Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm.
BoxingVoice.com. All the guys want. I want what Mayweather got. You done bust your ass like Mayweather. I was trying to fight every fighter. I sacrificed a lot
Galadi Vinyasi Productions
to get to where I got to.
What do you bring to the table?
Let's get this on. Let's do it.
Well, it's like this. Wait.
All right, that's it. Hold on. Bernard, everybody calm down.
Man, you know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I sacrificed a lot. BoxingVoice.com to get to where I got to. BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. And yes, we were going all day yesterday, man. Shout out to everybody who got the parents and loved the parents and spent some time with the parents, man. So I had to do the same. But we right back at it. We're going to reschedule Mauricio Suleiman. He said he'll be in Philippines all the rest of this week. So we'll get him back next week. Everything is all right. It's no biggie, man. You know, it is what it is. Mauricio will be there. Who knows about the parents, though, right? So, even though we've been gone, we coming back with some fire, though, because I did happen to run into Brian Bomac McIntyre at ProBox, and, you know, he was taking a swing at me, man. I had to slip, weave, bob, all that good shit, because he like, yo, I wanted to see you. And I guess Danny wasn't lying. You know, he wasn't happy about some things I said. But it's like I told him, I said, bro, I never said y'all was cherry picking. I said, let's remove the word cherry picking from boxing because everybody's motherfucking doing it. And when I thought that fight was taking place, you know, that's the reaction that I had. But he calls cat, man. I'm not gonna give you the juicy details. You know, I don't want to give you the juicy details because you would have to go and, you know, check out the interview yourself. But there's a lot of goodness in that interview because, you know, he also called cap on a 3-fight deal from PBC. The whole Jermell Charlo, Erickson Lubin, and Jerron Boots Ennis. So that changes everything. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of times we get these reports and we live and die off these reports. And then it comes to find out that it's cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not changing subjects, but there's a lot of you that take these reports for a certain individual who you consider a boogeyman to be 100% fact. And I mean, you know, look, you know, we are getting right out the horse's mouth that none of these things are true. Not the Eubank offer is true, not the Jermell, not the Lubin, not the Charlo. So, you know, we really don't know and never know till the end of the day what is real and what is not. But I am happy that this is fake news. I'm going to be real, you know. It's like I told him I would have preferred Jaime Munguia, you know, David Benavidez. Those are the names I want. Those are the names I'm interested. So, yeah, this is what we're talking about. We're also going to be doing the previews and prediction for Maxi Hughes and William Zepeda, who are going to be doing action in this Saturday. So if you want to call in and talk about Zepeda Hughes, who, you know, some believe we might get a Shakur fight down the line. I mean, I know Oscar personally invited Shakur to this event, so maybe we do get that fight. Maybe we don't. I don't know, but you certainly can go ahead and preview and predict this weekend's fights as well as the Brian Bomack, inside info that the Eubank Jr. fight is no good. But Marco, I'll go to you first, as I know you were not happy about this situation. So does this news make you feel any better?
Yeah, man. I was saying that I don't believe it. Why would he fight Eubank? I mean, none of it, and you were just saying Benavidez, and why are we forgetting that last we checked, Bud is still 147, right? Okay, maybe he'll go to 54, but why are we throwing names out at 68 pounders?
Because he's throwing out names at 68 like Canelo Alvarez. So if you asking for the top, we obviously going to want you to fight some of those other contemporaries.
Okay.
It's just
But Canelo is Canelo. He's not fighting Canelo because he's 168. He's fighting Canelo because Canelo's Canelo. Those other dudes will not offer any of the same rewards that Canelo will offer.
Yeah, but I'm just keeping the same energy. Everybody calls out Canelo, and everybody tells the people that call him out, do something. Fight a common opponent. Do something. So.
Well, I'm happy that he's not fighting Eubank. And did you get any taste of who he's gonna fight or nothing?
Nah, man, not really.
So we're still basically back to square one.
And that's where I was going to go with my title, but I decided to give Hughes and Zepeda and that Golden Boy card some love. But the end of my title was going to be, who does Crawford fight, Because if it's not any of these names and the offers were capped for the other three names, it's like, what the hell's left?
Did Bomack shoot down Boots?
Yeah, he said that offer was fugazi, as you New Yorkers say.
Fugazi. So no offers. We got nothing. It's weird. I'm happy he's not fighting Eubank, but at the same time, I'm unhappy now because he's not fighting anybody. So it's like, what's better? A fight that we don't want to see or just no activity?
Yeah, right. I think what's better is a fight we don't want to see. I'm gonna be real.
Right.
I think that if Bud is gonna stay out of the ring, I prefer him to fight Eubank. But let's let Mr. Alvarez into this conversation. What's your thoughts, my friend? And what are the whispers in the gym in Vegas? Did they think it was real? Because Eubank is still out there, or is he gone?
Haven't seen Eubank since last week. That mentioned sparring session. There really haven't been. It was the only talks were really like, oh, who you got in the fight, amongst some of the people in the gym. But obviously now that things have kind of fizzled out, and Cat being called, we'll see. I don't know how many people were really buying into it too. You got to realize that it wasn't confirmed. So the fact that they had last worked with the same trainer, some people were kind of on the fence about it. So they wanted official confirmation. I personally, it's kind of the same thing though. I want to see Bud active. He hasn't fought now since July. Nothing's scheduled, and it doesn't even seem like anything is on the horizon, at least as of right now. So look, we'll have to wait and see what news we get, but I mean, yeah, it was a rumor. It was a rumor. I don't think it was more than that, and it just got debunked. That's all.
A big shout out to Danny's Don King hat, man. Let the people see that hat. That hat is dope. Look at that.
Yo,
I don't know who made that, but
shout out to my boy Eric, who drove all the way from California to come bless me with a bunch of vintage boxing merch.
dope.
He's a big fan of the show. He's at all the fights. He's hooked up some of the champs. Hooked up Tim Zhu yesterday as well. He's hooked up Devin in the past with some vintage shit. So Shout out to Eric, bro. He blessed me with some fire shit. I got Eric Morales camp shirts. I got Bo Holyfield, the hat and the crew neck. So yeah, he blessed me with some shit, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out Eric. So what's your thoughts on this Bumgarner Pursoon, and when are we getting the one-on-one on her thoughts?
Uh so first bid is today. First bid's today, so hopefully we can get some news. She's been waiting for Fight News to do interviews. So
I mean,
hopefully today is the
that's
day.
fight news right there for sure.
Nah, for sure. So hopefully today is the day. Uh hers bid and should be an interesting day, you know. Little birdies telling me that there's gonna be several people bidding on this fight, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, what?
Word. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
being
we've heard
told.
those stories before of people supposedly coming in to win purse bids, and then it
Nah,
don't
for
happen.
sure, for sure.
Hopefully
I
that
just I
does happen.
you know, I just know that all parties involved, are looking to get their hands on it. So we'll see,
What I mean, all parties involved. Who? Oh, Pursoon side.
for
Who's her
sure.
side?
Yes, sir.
Who's her side?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question.
I mean, you
Um,
obviously know someone. You're saying all sides.
yes. I don't know who's putting up the money on her side, but she's from what, Belgium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm being told, man. And Delphine Pursune's a tough out for anybody. Obviously, she's came up short in her big fights with Katie, but they may feel that this is her last opportunity at the world title. So even though she's been champ before, but obviously the Katie fight and this fight would be was for and would be for undisputed.
Mm. So she got all the belts. I thought Troy got her belt back. This is so confusing, bro. I swear. Do you know?
Yes, no, nah, she still has all her belts.
So Troy be taking pictures with the old belt?
Yeah, bro. Troy gave up that belt when Bumgarner undisputed. Wasn't she like pregnant or something, or pretty sure she had a baby?
Yeah, but I just felt like after that there was like rumors or reports that she had got her belt back. But I guess I was wrong. Guess I was wrong about that.
But yeah,
Uh
so hopefully today, champ. Hopefully today we get the news and then get that interview.
yeah,
Get
don't
that. And
forget. Mhm.
I will say, obviously, there's been some footage. I got some more footage to post from yesterday. But obviously, she's been in the gym with Bill and the team. Uh, she putting that work in. She's putting that work in already sparring.
Who they got her
Uh,
sparring out there? You got her my girl or you keeping her away?
I mean, she's sparring grown ass men.
Okay. Who she
Yeah,
sparring?
she sparred one of Rodney's guys. I don't ask me his name.
Hmm.
Uh, no, and damn, who she sparred a second day?
I could send this girl over there from Silas Gym, Marty. That
Yeah, we're gonna
that's
I
the
know
one
she I
that
know
that's the
she
one uh that got the girl who beat Killer B, Kenny Ellis' daughter, got her the winner of that fight ready.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know she's gonna want women once like camp starts and stuff like that, but putting in good work, putting in very good work. It's funny because we were talking about her weight. and how she's been losing weight. You feel me?
That's that
Because
Vegas weather.
that's that bit. Yo, it's funny you say that because I was busting her chops, if you will. I was, yo, what's up, champ? Head up. She like, nah, the Vegas air and the air quality is bad out here. I'm like, man, I
What?
don't want to hear that shit.
What you mean head up? What the hell is that?
Nah, because they
Oh,
was
she was getting
doing
tired.
speed and agility training. So she does her part, and then she like head. I'm like, man, head up. She's like, no, this Vegas air. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. But
The
it's funny,
gym's getting
a
hot
lot of
yet?
fighters say that.
What's the weather been like
That,
out there? They getting hot yet?
bro, snow flurries yesterday.
Mm, that's crazy.
Right this second, it's fucking raining.
My man
Damn.
says snow flurries.
I will say, it wasn't in Henderson. It was up in the northwest side of town, but still, you get what I'm saying. It was snow in Vegas yesterday. Yes, her suspension was lifted last week. Who was that, Rue? Her suspension was lifted last week. So yo, big shout out to Hardin, big shout out to DJ Bonics. Um, had a big name in town yesterday and got in contact with them. They was able to take care of them late night. Yes, that's right, late night because Hardin is open till midnight. So if you're in Las Vegas looking for the best flower, the best edibles, the best THC vapes and all that good stuff, head on over to Hardin right here in Las Vegas on Desert Inn Road for the best cannabis products. Simply the
Word.
best.
Word.
Yo, motherfuckers asking, did you move, Ness?
To
When do you
where?
come back, Ness? And I'm like, he'll be back one day.
One day over the rainbow.
Yo, I bet your girl have had the conversation at least once since being in Florida. Like, damn, we probably should have had the wedding out here.
No.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
I'm like, man, my head, I'm like, shit. That's the only reason he coming back.
Nah, man. What the fuck is going on? Are you frozen? Oh no, you moving.
Nope.
Nah,
I don't know what the fuck going on with my side.
what's that echo?
What echo?
I don't hear an echo.
Me neither. Danny over here playing. It's my Twitter super slow. What the fuck is going on today? All right, but if you want to call in and voice your opinion, we're talking
Yeah, that
several
was
topics.
weird.
Um, real quick, let me just get through these predictions, right? So I'm certainly gonna have to pick the machine gun in Zepeda with all the punches. Me and Maxi had a good run, but it's time for me not to pick him. Hopefully, he not only upsets the world and but upsets me too, and gets the win over Zepeda. But I feel that Zepeda, you know, he's just gonna come with everything that he normally comes due to, um, obviously where he trains at. It allows him to, you know, be in what is it, high altitude. So it helps him with that high output. When we talk about Schofield, I'm gonna pick him over Suero, who already lost to Sterling Castillo, who should be getting a fight on Pro Box, but I'll be picking Schofield. And in the Esparza fight, I will be picking Esparza. Eric Priest, Tristan Caruth, who's trained by Bomac, and they got him down to cruiserweight for this fight. And Joel Iralte is new. Is it Iralte, Danny? How you say that?
Bro,
was it?
has he not been cruiserweight? I thought he moved up from like heavyweight.
No, he was
to
a
cruiserweight.
Leaving? All right, ma. He is a cruiserweight, but he moved up, and some of his fights was at heavyweight. And I'm that's what I wanted him to do, but I guess Bomac also wants him down. I wanted them to just build him to a heavyweight. But I get it. They're like, bro, you right there. We could just win a quick title here, then go up to heavyweight and be a 2-division champ. I think that's the wrong thing. He's too big. But his last two fights have been at cruiser.
Nothing. Yeah, this shit sounds terrible.
You've watched them spar, so I know you feel that way. You feel like I'm wrong because you've watched them spar. You probably think he's better suited because of, not being the biggest of punchers. But let me get to some callers here. Say again?
He's frozen.
Who's frozen?
Frozen. Danny was frozen. Now he's back.
Let me restart that then, since y'all having issues. But we'll go to Drew in the meantime. What's up? Drew. All right, we're going to Bobby. You got to unmute, Bobby. Got to unmute.
Yo.
Yeah, you perfect.
My bad. It's Harlem World, folks. Yeah.
This Harlem World. Oh, good.
Yeah, so when y'all say Bobby, I be forgetting. But yo, I'm picking my nigga William Zepeda. I want to see him fight Shakur too, even though I know that's probably not gonna happen. Just to see what the fucking styles look like. And yeah, shout out to y'all though, all three of y'all. I don't know if Troy here yet, but shout out all three of y'all though. But I really want to talk about, I know you hate this shit, but it's a UFC fighter that's a former boxer fighting this weekend. He was 3-0 as a boxer. His name is Mike Davis. He fight out of Customado gym when he did box. I think that's Catskills if I'm not mistaken, but he trained under Kevin Rooney. A hell of a fighter. For a selling point to you, he trained tri-state area, but he goes to Florida after fact, and then he go to Vegas after that. So this nigga following you, but and he trained in that gym, your twin Tyron Spong. He trained in that gym too. So you might. I know you don't fuck with UFC, but if it's ever been a reason, a former boxer, 3-0, good little fighter, that'd be the best reason. But yeah, shout out y'all. That's my call.
I
do got Schofield too.
Word. Harlem
You end
World.
up shitting.
Appreciate you, Danny. What you saying?
Yo.
What you saying, fam?
Nah, we was talking about your Bomac interview.
Oh, what about it?
No, how it's out doing good numbers. Bomac calling fake news. He ran down on you in Florida.
He ran up on you?
Ness said he jumped back like he saw an alligator.
Mm-hmm.
Ness, you got nervous?
You know it, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
What did he say to you?
He said, yo, I've been looking for you. I said, what for? He said, what you mean cherry picking? And I'm like, bruh, I said remove the word cherry picking from boxing because y'all all doing it. He like, but that shit fake news. I'm like, say no more. Let's get it on camera because we don't need nothing off air.
Okay.
Word.
Okay.
Yo, shout out to you, Nas, being in the building, getting those exclusive interviews. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You the guy. You the man.
Trying to be, bro. Just trying to do whatever it is we can do. But Drew, what
Marco,
up?
I just want to remind, just I don't want to remind the people, so ignore this. Everybody tune me out.
Hey, yo.
But this just me, you, and Nas, Marco.
Danny,
Just
make
last
sure
week, Nas said he don't need
can you
interview.
make sure your Bluetooth is charged? Cause I feel like you're the issue. Cause Marco
You're the
talk.
culprit, Danny?
Cause Marco doesn't he's not cutting out.
Who just said you're the culprit, Danny?
Actually, nah, maybe it's a whole thing. I don't know. But go ahead, Drew.
On my audio, you guys.
Nah,
Straight?
you're good.
Who just
You're good.
said that?
You're
Somebody
good.
just.
Yeah, no, we got a call
I
on the
love
line,
it.
Marco.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh,
Morning,
okay. I was like,
gentlemen.
what the
Real quick. I got Zepeda taking care of it. Schofield. Priest, of course. The new cat, y'all, Joel Rate, I'm hearing really good things on him. Everybody in the LA scene saying this is Golden Boy's best prospect pick, blue chip since Frankie Gomez. Let's hope he don't turn out like Frankie Gomez. And we're building carburetors. And he loves boxing, so let's keep a lookout for him. Yo, fellas, this is 2 trainers now that's saying these PBC deals that was floated to the public from media was cap, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
What is the other trainer?
Remember Eddie said they never got an offer from no
True.
promoters?
True.
So these is 2 from the horse's mouth that are saying the opposite of what the media is floating. So we do got to take these fucking reports with a grain of salt, man, because you getting it from the horse's mouth. Who's closer to Bowman? Who's closer to Bud and Canelo than their trainers? I don't know.
Who happen to both be their managers.
Exactly. And I heard Ness that when Bomac ran up on you, you was eating a bag of Cheetos. So I think that's why he was mad.
Nah, Bomac didn't have no Cheetos. Y'all better stop that.
No, but real quick though, I'm glad. Maybe they heard the fucking the outrage from the call because we just want motherfuckers to move like other undisputed cats, fight former champions or champions. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that they call Cat, but I would rather have Bud fight than not fight. And he need to get active, bro. It's March. Let's get a fight in, bro. Let's get something. Let's get something moving and shaking. But maybe they dangle that out there real quick to see what the reaction is. I know they be doing that shit. But that's all I got on that. Real quick, Nash, we can chop it up in the DMs. Maybe I could do something for y'all. I got it official. I'll be at Inouye Neri. Ticket plugs worked out. Hotel and flights already booked. So I'll get out there a couple days. Maybe I can,
For sure, hit me up.
talk to my cats I'll hit you up and figure out something so I get the weigh in or one of the early pressers, and it's gonna be an event, baby. But that's my call.
All right. Rounds table boxing.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, so about this Zepeda and then Hughes fight. Of course, I got Zepeda winning. Might be a stoppage. So I would say like 7th, 8th round stoppage. As far as the co-main event goes, I got Floyd. I don't know. Depending on what people are saying, I think the co-main. I mean, it might be a close. Well, not a close fight, but it might be a good fight for Floyd to show what he's got in his tool bag. I mean, I see a lot of people saying that his opponent's a fucking garbage can, but from the fight film that I've seen, I mean, he's decent. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Ness?
That who's a garbage can? The Suero, the Dominican?
It's Dodi Suero.
Nah, I mean we seen him fight Castillo. He ain't a bum.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people saying he's a bum. He needs to fight better competition, this and that.
I mean,
But
they
I
do
on the
want better competition because he's calling out the top, but he ain't fought not even the fucking side of the top.
yeah. I mean, I think he's gonna get there. But I mean, what do you expect, man? I mean, from what the things that I've heard around in his camp is he's been trying to get names.
I mean,
You
the
know,
only
there's
name
one.
the only name we know him to try to get is JoJo Diaz. Let's be real. He's ODing
Nah,
on
if I
trying
were
to get
he,
JoJo Diaz.
nah. They said they had sent an offer, and I mean, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say anything yet. I don't want to say a certain name because I mean, shit, that might still be a possibility. And they fucking ducked him, bro. Like it just flat out like that. They ducked him. The trainer said no. The trainer said, "No, we don't want that kid yet." And that's what happened. He's trying to get names, bro. They can't. They don't want to fight him yet. You know, whether they don't want to fight him yet or they see him too much of a low risk, or high risk, low reward type of deal, and that's just the situation he's in. But it's not really his fault. He's trying to fight. You know, he's trying to fight these big names. But like I said, either way, we're in for a good fight. Like I've said before, we've never seen a boring Floyd Schofield fight, and we never will. And I think that that'll translate. That'll show on Saturday tomorrow. That I mean, he's a fucking showman, man. He's a fucking gladiator. This kid's an actual gladiator. He's not gonna go in there and I mean, he'll box when he needs to box, but he's out there to fucking fight. But I mean, I don't know what you think, man. I don't know what the people think as well. That's just my take on it.
I mean, I just want to see him in with some good opposition.
And I mean, like, shit, so do I, I do too. And, I say the same thing, I want a big name. And of course, I'm pretty sure they want big names, but, it's hard when you're, high risk, low reward type of deal. I think they need to set them up better to where, it won't be like that. But I mean, as of right now, that's just what it is. He's knocking people out, he's trying to call out big names, but they just don't want to fight him. Like, what can you do,
What big names don't want to fight? Like, bro, you calling out Shakur and Tank? Like, come on, man.
I mean, like I said, if I maybe I'll shoot you a message. I don't know, but like I said, there was a guy. You guys know him. Y'all call him, y'all's fighter, this and that, whatever, because y'all have brought him up on your show, plenty of times. And like I said, they were trying to get something going with him. His trainer said, "No, we don't want him yet." Like.
I mean, is his trainer his manager? You talking about his trainer said, like, did they send an offer? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of social media action. I want more offers.
Yeah, I believe there was an offer. Yeah. There was an offer, but and from what
I haven't heard a decent name because JoJo Diaz ain't even sexy no more. We haven't heard a decent name since they mentioned JoJo Diaz, which has been like 3 years now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll send you the message through your Instagram. That way you can check it out. But I mean, like I said, like I said, that I don't know if that I think that name can't get out yet because, like I said, there's still a possibility there. But I think with that you'll see, like, all right, and I don't think it was much of the fighter. I'm pretty sure he was game, but like I said, his trainer was kind of like, nah, we don't want that yet, But
yeah, if we don't want that yet, sounds like a prospect.
I mean, not a. I mean, shit. Like I said, I'll just shoot you the message and you tell me. You tell me if that's a prospect, a contender, or what you would consider him.
All right.
All right, man. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Shout out Danny, my Mexicano, mi carnal Mexicano. Shit. We out here. Shout out Marco too, brother.
Let's go.
Appreciate you.
King, I mean, what it do?
Top of the morning, fellas. Salute.
Salute.
S6.
So what's up, brother? What you think about the topic?
Yeah, I'm glad we got some clarity on it because that was Jerry calling in with his theories all week.
Hey yo, I want to see Jerry. Jerry, with my super chat, I even touched on his weak ass theory about I approached it differently, but obviously I touched on his weak theory.
Well, thank you for the entertainment, Jerry, and thank you, TBV. Thank you, Ness, for clearing that up for us, man, for sure. And I'm glad that it's fake news. Although I thought my spin was a little bit interesting. The fact that maybe they say, yo, do me a favor and fight my man Eubank. You know what I mean? Hold him down, give him a good fight. I like that theory more than the Jerry shit. But all in all, Bomac is definitely becoming one of those guys that people clown. I heard Drew. Drew is usually a very educated caller, but I heard him try to clown Bomac. But listen, when Bomac speaks, people listen now, because he's speaking through his fighters. So whatever news Crawford has next, it ain't Eubank, but I'm curious to see. Did he give any inklingness as to what
Nah.
on or off camera, or he just mums the word?
Mums the freaking word. Gave us nada. Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Nothing yet, but at least he shot that down. He also shot down the alleged 3-fight deal from PBC that included Lubin, Duran, and Charlo. So he said that was also Capadap.
Yeah, that sounded like it was made up on Twitter by one of the PBC fans. For real. That doesn't sound, but I don't know. That fight, that contract, it makes sense that PBC would offer it, but I'm not sure that Bud would entertain that, That's just me. What do I know?
You're not sure that he would entertain which one exactly?
What you said it was Boots, and who else was offered in the 3-fight deal? Boots, Lubin, and who else?
Duran Boots Ennis.
But it was 3 fighters though, right?
Yeah. Jermel, Charlo, Erickson, Lubin, Duran Boots Ennis.
Okay, yeah. So I'm assuming because it's the Boots fight that I guess he feels like he don't really need. And a lot of people on the inside of boxing don't think Boots is ready. People that love Boots, I don't know if they're saying that to him, but a lot of people that I'm talking to, they don't think Boots is quite ready right now. So
do we think he's ready?
Do I think he's ready?
Yeah. All 4 of us. Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, ready, what does that even mean? Ready to fight Crawford? Yeah.
Yeah,
is he ready to win? I don't know.
Can he win? Experience?
I'm gonna say he need more experience because I watched the.
I mean, he don't got no former champs other than Lipinets.
And that's the readiness I think people talking, that experience. Shout out to Troy stepping in with that jewel of knowledge as he always bring it to the table.
Trouble to you, Roy.
Was good. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he's ready for the fact that I watched the Karen Chukzian fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy wasn't a puncher. He was a sleep-footed boxer, classical boxer. And I noticed that Duran Ennis he has a problem fighting coming forward, stepping with his punches. And watching him fight was a detriment because in the first round, I seen him throw a hook and he spent around in a circle. You'd never do that. And then on top of that, know that Terence Crawford is a clear boxer puncher off the back foot. He's done it in multiple fights. Terence is going to do what it takes to win and get you in trouble. And we know that he could do that against tall fighters because he did it against Victor Postol and he almost stopped him twice. So I don't think Boots is ready. He needs a little bit more experience at welterweight because he can't fight coming forward. And yeah, he really doesn't have inside work. He makes a lot of fundamental mishaps in boxing.
I agree. I just want to say one thing about that Karen Chuznian win. A lot of people sleeping on that win because if
what's
you look
his
right
last
now,
name? Fancy? Karen Chuznian win. Oh, you guys with the killer pronunciation out here.
He from Kazakhstan.
You got it. You got to say his name correctly if you want to give him a little bit of honor, right? So Karen Trudnian, all right? Listen, that win is aging pretty well because Homeboy is like worked himself to like a vacant or some sort of Mando title shot, couple knockouts overseas. So listen, people are gonna be laughing and snickering, but we've had Butiev, we've had give me some other names that's very difficult to pronounce. Stanionis. We've had some other guys at 147 kind of go up and come back down, and I think that people criticize this win for Bud, but I'm telling you, this Chudnian guy, he is a better opponent than people want to give him credit for.
So
Not disagreeing, but if his name is Chu Hadzian, if Bud would have fought him, Bud would have stopped him.
Maybe.
I agree.
Maybe.
In 4 rounds.
Maybe.
Would have been a 4-round fight.
Maybe.
So Ness, what do you think? Do you think Boots is at the level where he's ready, or do you think he would benefit from a few more fights?
Bro, anybody can benefit from experience, but like we taking away his ability to become the youngest champ or the youngest one to do it. Like Benavidez got that opportunity, Mike Tyson got that opportunity, and I'm not saying that Boots is 21, but I mean, with his age and his amount of fights, like, what are we talking about? Like, is he ready? I mean, fuck, he's got a belt. He got to be ready.
Yeah, but he didn't. And that's the thing. I think Troy was going to say that he didn't fight for those belts. He needs some championship experience.
Don't hit me with the he ain't earned it, bro. Like, he wanted to fight your man's Crawford. Crawford don't want to fight. It's clear as day. We're accepting it as not a duck. We're accepting it as Crawford is just on the bigger and better things.
Decision. It's a business decision.
So we got to just call it what it is. Like, it's not, these dudes that are
Hang
still
on,
trying to
man.
call this guy an email champ or, trying not to say he's enough when he was in position, he's just got to wait. That's his job, is to wait for Crawford or Earl to fight him. But before you jump in, I just want to say this. Remember to hit that thumbs up button. That's how we're going to unlock the live chat right now with members only. Salute to all the members. But go ahead, guys.
I was going to say, is right now there's not a better 47-pounder, assuming that Bud and Errol moved up, right, than Boots.
Yeah.
So there we go.
He's the guy we want to see, in that division, not named Crawford.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with Boots. He's rumored to be on the Canelo undercard, or now there's even rumors that he might be on the 10 card as well. So we'll see what happens with Jaron, and
And
is he
won't he fight Stanionis?
I mean, I'm sure he wants to. He's called him out in the past. It's more
I
about
thought he said he was
Stanionis.
going to fight Cody Crowley next.
Nah, I ain't say that. You probably heard.
No,
on
not you, but
you probably
I
heard on
thought I
this
heard
show
something.
that he was in a ordered fight for Cody Crowley. That
I
don't
don't
mean it's
think-
gonna
Yeah,
happen.
Cody got injured though, and
I don't think Boots stays at 47 for more than a year. I think he goes to 54 soon.
He just needs to sign with Al so he could get the fights he needs.
Yeah.
Hey, he not signed with Al?
No.
What
Eddie
is he doing?
Hearn also, I mean, he's with Espinoza. Eddie Hearn also called Cap on the Eubank and Crawford fight.
There is literally like nobody for Crawford to fight. By his standards, I should say. By
I
Crawford's
think he might
standards.
fight Boots.
Oh, I
think he
hope
might
so,
fight.
man. I hope
He
so.
ain't fighting Boots. You ain't see the Bernie interview?
It
Bernie
seems like-
blacked out on Floyd and said, put up the money if you really want Crawford to fight Boots. But shout out IFL. Let me play this
did see
audio
it.
from IFL with Eddie Hearn after a sip of this magic shake.
Crawford Eubank Jr. Do you like it or not?
Yeah, but what is that?
You got a little bird in office.
What?
Unbelievable. I saw a pig flying across come through the sky, through my office. Unbelievable. Next question.
You don't feel happened?
Is that a metaphor? He called it a pig.
What?
Oh, I ain't catch that one over my head.
Do you like
it?
it?
Really went over your head. He said there's a flying pig going through his office.
Yeah, but what?
Oh, that means when pigs fly. Meaning never.
Oh, so it's that phrase when pigs fly. That definitely went over my head twice then.
It's all good. That's what I'm here for.
Nah, you got it. Co-host back
What?
again.
Unbelievable. I saw a pig flying across come through the sky, through my office. Unbelievable. Next question.
You don't feel happened?
Oh.
What?
Next question.
All right, Eddie, you don't want to answer. We get it. Eddie said it's not happening, y'all. So, what y'all thinking? But Eddie and Bomac, that just leaves us in a really unfortunate place. And that place is who the fuck is Crawford fighting now?
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
at a loss.
Nobody.
Now it goes back to the winner of Zoo and Thurman.
Bro, I hate that inactivity shit. I know that's his normal, so his like diehard fans are cool with that. But I'm saying like, as a Crawford fan, I would rather him not be with a year of inactivity.
Well, what are the other champs at 54?
Israel Masvidal. He just became champ.
He just won this weekend.
And
Okay. Who else we got?
That's pretty much it, right? Everybody's stripped. Everybody's vacant. Zoo's in a must-win situation, or his belt will become vacant because he's not fighting. He's not defending it because it's a catchweight. But let me go to the more phone calls. Then we got Hamed. What up?
Yes, Ness.
Yes, Hamed.
How's it going? Been a while, man.
Can't complain.
Yo, I'm gonna say something that you may disagree with, but I don't think Boots has got a really stellar resume. If you 35 cent, if you remove what's the guy's name?
Nah,
Is it
bro,
Lipinets?
don't waste your breath, bro. We're in the same page.
Because I was thinking if Boots had been matched up like Virgil Ortiz and had fought some of the other guys, maybe more people would have been clamoring for the Crawford fight. But now Crawford's got the way out because, people compare Benavidez and Boots, the whole situation. Boots could have had maybe a similar resume, not in terms of the same names, but he could have had some names on there that people could have looked at and said that we need to see this fight like a couple of years ago. But right now, it looks like Crawford could fight anyone at 154 or 160, and not many people really care about that fight. If he stays at welterweight, that was probably the best matchup. I look at Boots' resume, there's only Lipinets and maybe Ruben Villa. Then after that, you're looking at a guy like Thomas Delome. I don't know what they've been doing with the guy for so many years. I know he's not signed with PBC. He was with, I think, Cameron Duncan or someone else. But, I'm just looking at a guy like Virgil, who had, I think, less than 20 fights. And he managed to fight guys like Maurice Hooker. He fought Kavalaskis, and he fought, I think, someone else. I may have forgot. But he managed to fight a lot of guys. And he's had his own problems outside the ring. He's been inactive, I think, for 2 years, Virgil Ortiz. So if they'd done a better job with Boots, maybe there would have been more of a clamour and he would have been a bit more of a bigger draw. But at the moment, I don't even think he's headlined more than one card. Outside the COVID bubble. I think he did a card against Lipinets, which was in the bubble, and then after that, I think Ruben Villa is the only fight he's headlined. Am I correct on that, or has he headlined any other cards?
No, that is correct.
Yeah, he's been mismanaged completely, and it looks like he's going to be out the ring for a while. So I don't know. Do you think Butch should move up? Because I think if Crawford and all these guys are junior middleweight, Thurman, Tim Tszyu, Charlo, Boots has a belt, but I don't know. What is he going to do with that belt on his own? Like, he could move up and maybe try and do what Benavidez is doing light heavyweight. Like 154, maybe Boots has more of a chance of getting the big fights.
Yeah, the issue with that is if you can't get the fights at 47, why are you going to get them at 54 where you are beltless?
There's more names though. The
But you're
belt,
beltless.
I don't know, but he can't do anything with the belt, so I don't think the belt will make a difference.
Yeah, but if they're not
I
fighting
think,
you with a belt as a
yeah, but
champion,
he'll have to work his way into one of the guys
so
at 154.
essentially you're putting them in a worse position.
That is also true. Obviously, you want to have a belt, but Vigil Ortiz, it looks like he's going to get a fight against one of these champions. If he could get himself into that position, I'm sure Boots can as well.
Nah, man. Boots
Hate to be the bearer
Boots
of
doesn't
bad news.
have Golden Boy and a promoter backing him. Like that's the difference, man. Boots is in a limbo world where
Listen, if that man wanted to be signed to somebody, he could have been. And this is the thing I'm saying. Like, this goes back to that kind of cherry picking thing. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I didn't see people be moved like this. This is why I was not hot hype on Earl. Because I never seen Boots fight. It's different styles of fighters when you move in a fighter. You fighting movers, you fight Mexican style fighters, you might fight some just different styles, period. Fight some brawlers, you might fight some Eastern Europeans. Fighting punchers is a thing. I ain't never seen dude in there be tested because I don't think he's seasoned. Like, why is he not signed with Al Heyman or somebody so he could be moved right? But what is he
they
doing?
loyal to Espinoza.
Even in that, like, they could put some fights together. That's a network, right?
I
They
mean
got
that.
bread.
Well, Espinoza's not with Showtime anymore, but every fight that Boots has got, they did put together for him. That's why
And
they
that shit
loyal.
was trash. Like dude was just saying, like, even though you in agreement, I'm just saying, due to the style of resume he picked, that's how I know the talent level you at. I don't care what you do in the ring. If you slipping and dipping and doing all the acting, I don't care nothing about that. It's when I see who you fighting in your resume, that's when I know how good you are.
Yeah,
Period.
but Crawford was in this similar situation where he couldn't get a fight to
Yeah,
prove
that's because
his
Tim Bradley
greatness.
had already vouching for Crawford, saying that he was a world champion because he had sparred him.
Yeah, but bro, you know the amount of people that have sparred Boots that said that, like Shakur, Devin. I mean, so many names, bro. So many names feel that Boots is. Oh, so what you say you want now
Man, them
you don't
niggas is
want.
too friendly with each other, bro. Them niggas is friends.
All
This
right, my
ain't real
bad. Troy
boxing. Like, them
knows all,
niggas,
end
yo.
all, be all. End all, know
But
all,
see,
be all, Troy.
there's even a lot of people that have been, including myself, they see the comparisons between Boots and Crawford as far as being the kind of guy that, it's difficult to get a fight at welterweight. And technique-wise, Troy, I don't know if you agree or disagree, but I've heard some trainers say, a Boots can seem to do a lot of the things that Bud can do,
Scheming
style-wise.
and
So,
actually doing is two different things. He can't do none of that shit for real.
Hey, you hating on bruv all of a sudden.
Everybody always say that, but they were saying this against Earl, and then when he got his pack busted, it was
But you
just like,
was hating on Earl because you talking about when he
I
got his pack.
wasn't. I said he had no fucking defense.
How he gonna get his pack busted? He lost to the best fighter in the world, a dude that been on a pound for pound
That's because
for
they was
like
moving
30
him not to
weeks.
fight nobody who could
Man,
fucking
get the
punch.
fuck out of here, man. Danny
Damn,
could punch.
dog,
Danny
I'm
could
sorry,
punch.
blood.
Danny could
Earl's
punch.
resume is
Danny could
trash.
punch.
He
Danny
fought a
could
lot of
punch.
people up to 140, my
Nigga,
nigga.
your resume trash. This nigga fucking crazy.
Now he Skip Bayless. Now he on the Skip Bayless shit. Trying to
Man,
bring
you
me
always
into
talking
the
about
nigga
somebody's
resume.
resume.
He
Cut
fought
the
Chris
shit.
Algieri, he fought 140, Lamont Peterson, all them niggas from 140. Am I lying? Or do I need to go to Errol
Get the
Spencer's?
fuck out of here. And what he do at welterweight? What he do at welterweight? Take belts from champions, from welterweight
Man,
champions. Fuck
listen,
is you
bro.
talking about?
Because he didn't want to fight Earl in the beginning. He didn't want to fight Bud, and he put
Bruh.
everything at his table. The man literally was
Bro,
on
you
TV
showing
saying they
wild hate
blackballed
right
me.
now for a
He
man that
fight.
got one loss to the best fighter in the world. Like, this is what's wrong with the
That's good
sport.
promotion to
This
me,
is what's
bro. I
wrong
don't
with
give
the
a fuck
sport.
about that.
A motherfucker take the hardest fight of his career,
him,
and you got a
Triple
dude
G,
on
and some of
YouTube
these
telling
niggas,
you
bro,
a
they
bum.
skipping, moving around, blood. That shit trash to me. And I don't care what you talk about.
I know. I don't care what
Running
you
your
talking
mouth, you can
about.
cut me off. The nigga didn't fight no punchers because he didn't have no chin and he was
So,
trash.
Danny
Side
was
of
a
the Troy.
puncher, man. You sound silly as hell, man. Fuck out of here.
Troy,
Weird.
who got a good resume?
Nobody got a good resume according to him.
Danny Garcia.
Look, the dude that Earl fought and beat.
He had a decent resume before Earl.
He beat him off an accident. No tune-ups. Mr. No tune-up. Like, stop
Listen, that's
hating.
fine, bro. But
Stop hating. You a hater.
Any guys that's like at the top, not like on the back end of their career with a good resume?
Bro, he ain't gonna give you one because he know what you're doing.
Ask the question again, bro.
I just said any guys at the top, not at the back end of their career. Like, who at the top you think got a good resume?
At what weight class?
No, just at the top, like the top names in the sport.
Bro, name someone
Anybody.
you like their resume.
Canelo got a good resume.
All right, other than Canelo, champ. Other than Canelo. That's easy to say.
Now
Canelo.
it's like name somebody else. Who else at the top?
I mean, no, I'm not even saying the top. I'm saying who got a good resume that you like that isn't a fucking, easy name like Canelo. He been fighting for 30 years. We know he got a good resume.
Well, I mean, all the guys at the top have to have decent resumes or they wouldn't be at the fucking top. What is you saying?
I'm not the one asking about the top, man. I just want you to mention someone who you think got a good resume.
I
because
just
you
said
don't
Canelo
think
has a great resume.
Yeah, but he the fucking top. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't name the absolute
the top. And
Bud got
his
the top.
resume was just
I think he got a good. I don't think Bud got a great resume.
All right, man. Let's move.
I mean, shit. If Bud got a great one, I think we got to give Earl his.
That's what I'm saying. My man keeps giving people credit for dudes. Like, you give Danny credit, but you don't give Earl credit for beating him, and then you give Bud credit, but you don't give Earl credit.
No, blood, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm not.
When Earl was coming up, they protected him, and he didn't fight nobody because in his early fights, he was getting his fucking bell rung. Once I seen that, I knew this boy is going to be protected. They're not going to put him in no hard fights because he don't have no chin. From there, he never fought no punchers. They saved him. Then his life outside of the ring, they even start protecting him more. Then when it got later in his career and he was about to be done, which he's done now, then he started fighting some guys. He fought Sean Porter, who had already had some wars. He fought Danny Garcia.
All right, man. We going to Treese in Toledo, Ohio.
And then he fought Errol.
We got a caller, champ.
Them the two guys he fought at welter. Them the two good guys he fought at welterweight.
All right.
He fought Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Then he went in there with Terence Crawford and took the worst beating ever. That means that wasn't a good fight. He couldn't even last 12. Remember, if you can't last 12 and you claim you elite, then you're not elite.
All right.
Yeah.
No one gets knocked out. My man said if you
elite,
can't go 12. Chill, champ. We gotta get to this caller, man. We gotta get to this caller, man. We gotta get to this caller. You had your time. You had your time to act foolish. Go ahead, Treese in Toledo.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Treese in Toledo. Yeah, man. How are you, man? What's up, man?
What up, though? I just want to jump in real quick. Hey, man, shout out Nick Floss, man, in that pro box shit. Good win on his part, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Brandon in Cincinnati. He called that shit the people's champ. That was good shit on this part. Hey, Ness, I feel like you was telling your man Hot Rod to call Benavidez. I don't like that. From what I seen from Hot Rod, I feel like he might want to take some other fights, then think about a Benavidez. But
yeah, I mean,
he had a decent performance.
Benavidez got a fight in June. Hot Rod just had a fight. He could still take another fight in June too. It's only March 15th.
I dig it. He had that, something like that. He had because he had his man hurt.
You gotta shoot for the stars, man. You got to shoot
Hey,
for the
no,
stars.
I ain't mad at it. Just saying I
But
don't
he
want it
called out
right
everybody,
now.
though. He called out everybody. He wanted Buatsi, Dan Aziz, right? Did he say Dan Aziz? No, he said, I don't know. He said a bunch of names. Anthony Yaw. He said a bunch of names.
I like something like that. Maybe I don't know. No, not Anthony Yard. I don't think he's ready for him yet either. Maybe a Buatsi. Maybe he could do Buatsi, a Z, something like that. But yeah, he was decent. I felt like he needed to press on the gas. He could have got Barrera out of there early. He had his eye fucked up in like the second round. That shit was out of control. His eye was
my
beat.
man was listening to all my instructions. I'm like, bruh, hook off the jab. My man can't even see the fucking
he couldn't see
jab.
shit. I was screaming that shit at the team. I'm like, hook, nigga, hook. You can get him out of here. Clean him up. He can't see the shit coming. But yeah, that's...
Hey, yo, Supermax, stop side text me with your whack ass questions. Yes, he is a fucking puncher. How you gonna say Danny not a puncher? These dudes terrible, man.
Hey, by the way, y'all was talking about fighters with decent resume, and I heard about I don't know what weight class he trying to really be at and whatnot for Bud. But when I was just thinking of names and I heard y'all mentioning good resumes, for some reason my nigga Jared Hurd popped in my head for some reason. I don't know what he doing. I know that he came off a win recently and shit.
Jared. Oh, you said Jared Hurd. Wow.
Jared Hurd, former.
Yeah,
no, I'm thinking,
he got
Jared
like
Hurd.
an off TV fight last I heard.
Yeah, but he a decent name, former unified champ. You feel me? I don't know what he got going on and shit.
Danny said, don't pick somebody that's at the end of their career, because what we trying to do?
Yeah, I need somebody relevant.
What we trying to do is figure out what Troy considers a good resume.
So
since he trying to say Earl got a fucked up resume.
Damn, I mean, who the fuck would say that? Who would say that Earl got a fucked up?
Only your fucking brethren from Toledo over here or
no, he ain't. No, hey, he ain't from Toledo saying shit like that.
He the only one said that shit.
Hey man, that's crazy. But
First
hey,
of all,
I don't see it that
Akron,
way.
Nigga, and I said the nigga got a shitty resume because he was bringing niggas up from 140, nigga.
Man, you sound silly,
hey, man.
That's the bell,
But shout out Toledo.
So he ain't never brought nobody up from 140?
Man, you ain't never brought nobody up from 140.
Nah,
Tim,
it's about what I ain't did. Nigga, you ain't never brought nobody in the ring, period.
Exactly why
nigga.
You know what?
Nigga
And
with
you know
glasses.
what? And you know
I
what?
stopped those niggas too.
And you know what? That's exactly why I'm not saying that him bringing up former world champion Chris Algieri is whack like your dumbass, retarded ass is saying. Only a dummy who went to Mexico to fight bums is going to think that Algieri, a former champion, is compared to anything you fucking did. You only look like a clown every time you open your mouth more and more. Don't compare your fucking resume. Don't compare your resume to Earl. Don't compare your resume to Earl. Fuck out of here. You worried about a motherfucker bringing up a former world champ. Nigga, you brought up a bartender. You brought up a bartender. Earl brought up a former world champ. Earl brought up a former world champ. You brought up a bartender. You brought up a bartender. No. Nah, I beat up on niggas that talk stupid like you. Fuck you talking about.
Nigga. You a Jim Lampley.
The only Jim Lampley that run around all these fights smacking niggas.
Stick to Border Wars.
Thank you, the only Jim Lampley that run around all these fights smacking niggas if they talk slick.
Stick to
the only
Border
nigga
Wars,
on camera
nigga.
smacking niggas if they talk
Stick to
slick.
Border Wars, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Wars,
me.
nigga.
Yeah, that's me.
We
Yeah,
doing
that's
the
me.
boxing
Yeah, that's me.
in the community
Wars
for
champ
the
ass
people.
The BWC.
Let's go,
The
Tim.
Border Wars
Yeah,
champ.
yeah, and you ain't no
Border
champ.
Wars,
You
nigga.
ain't even a
Border
tier
Wars
1
champ.
You
never
ain't even a
took no
tier
punch
1
in no
champ,
crack.
nigga.
Troy,
Niggas running around with headgear on.
Big
You
man,
ain't the
big
tier
ass
1
nuts.
champ.
Fighting niggas
Bump
on
up
with
that
16
fire.
ounce balls, nigga. And
Yo,
Border Wars.
bump up
You got
that
a Border
fire.
Wars belt,
Light
nigga.
up, light up
Nigga.
your ass
The
clap.
BWC is not a weight class, nigga. BWC
This is
is
why
not
we
a
love
weight class.
boxing,
Viva
man. This is why
Mexico,
we love boxing.
cabrones, where Troy got his resume.
Yeah, just like Devin Haney. Don't Devin Haney got a belt? He fought 20 fights in Tijuana.
Now he Devin Haney. Now he
No, I didn't
Devin
say I was
Haney.
15.
Now
It was
he
15.
Devin
It was
Haney.
15. Where's
Shout
he at
out.
now?
Shout out Chris Lovejoy. Got that Mahmoud Char fight for $200K because of Tijuana. Let's fucking go, Troy. Let's fucking go. Yo, go ahead, Tim.
Yo.
What up?
What up, man? What up, man? What go on? Next ring walk. King Amina Essie.
How Troy got
Ring
thick
walk.
skin? Y'all don't even
Troy.
know who the fuck to defend. He the one shitting on Algieri. Algieri's a former world champ. Talking
I
about
don't
he
shit on
brought up
Algieri.
niggas for
Don't shit
40.
on
For
Algieri.
140, he didn't
I
do
don't
shit.
shit on Algieri.
These motherfuckers is silly. Like, y'all, he got thick skin. Motherfucker, he's shitting on a world champion. You ain't see him fight Ruslan? You ain't see him fight Ruslan? You ain't see him fight Ruslan?
Ness, I used to be in the gym beating their ass all through Virgil's
you
gym. I
always
don't give
beat
a fuck
somebody
about
for
if you
2
a world
rounds.
champ.
You always beat them for 2
I was
rounds.
knocking them niggas out
For
in the
2
gym.
rounds? For
Hey,
2
bro,
rounds?
no.
You ain't never
I
do
was in the gym
12.
alone
You
with
ain't
them
never
niggas
do
beating their
12.
ass.
You ain't never
Hey,
do
no,
12.
I don't
You
need
ain't
to
got
go
no
12.
world
I'm
championship.
the reason why
That's
some niggas
WBO
can't go
champion is
12
Chris
because they could
Algieri.
last in sparring.
Chris Algieri, the WBO
Yeah, I don't give a
champ.
fuck about
Fuck
Chris
is you talking
Algieri,
about?
nigga. I would have stopped him
Out
in
here,
sparring.
out
He
here,
used to be at
capital out
undisputed.
records, man. Get this
Listen,
man a
Ness, he
deal.
used to be out here undisputed.
Who?
He used to get he got some work for Brennan.
It don't matter.
Troy. Would you fight? Would you,
I
Troy?
don't
Would
give a
you fight
fuck if
Chris
he a world
Algieri?
champion, nigga.
Would you
I
fight
used
Chris
to fuck
Algieri
world
12
champions up.
rounds?
Yeah.
Would
Fuck
you
out
beat
of
Chris
here, bro.
Algieri 12 rounds, Troy?
Hell no, you can't beat Chris
Man, I'll
Algieri
stop
12
Chris
rounds.
Exactly.
Algieri's ass if I
Would
was
you
to
beat
box.
Chris
He's
Algieri
a
before the Pacquiao?
140
Before the
pounder.
Pacquiao
He has
defeat?
no fucking
Hold
power.
on, Troy.
He
Hold on,
gonna
Troy.
blame it
Troy,
on his
before the
eye in a
Pacquiao,
minute. He gonna
before the
blame it on
Pacquiao
his
defeat,
eye. The minute
before the Pacquiao defeat,
the
would
fight
you
get
have took on
realistic.
Chris Algieri?
Bro, listen, man. Chris Algieri is way too fucking small, bro. Like, I'll fuck Chris Algieri up in there, bro. I've been
Oh
in there
shit!
with
Oh
multiple
shit!
world
Yeah,
champions.
most probably now,
Man,
most
you
probably
That
now,
shit
out
don't mean
now,
capping,
nothing to me,
bro. This
we're
bro.
talking
guy's
about,
Like, I don't
capping,
give
we're
a
talking
fuck
about
bro.
Eric
about none
Bone,
of that
we're talking
shit.
about the Eric
Chris
Bone bouts,
Algieri.
and
Like, what I'm supposed to
talking about
get
the
on here
Eric
and say
Bone
Chris
bouts.
Yo, let
Algieri
this
can
man
fuck
get
with
his
me if
call,
I was
man.
boxing?
We
Man,
talk
I'll fuck
about your
Chris
record
Algieri
every
up. Next,
day,
I'll
man.
fuck you up
We
Excuse
talk
me,
too.
we talk
excuse
about
me,
your record and
excuse me.
how
We're
good
talking
you
about
is
Eric
every
Bone.
day. Let this man
We're,
get his
we're,
call, man.
we're talking about Troy. We're talking about the Eric Bone bouts. We're talking about the Amir Khan bouts, the Pacquiao bouts, the Prononikov bouts, the Emmanuel Taylor bouts. We're talking about those, but Michael Nartis bouts. And Danny
Bro,
Garcia,
I've been
he
in
is a
there with
puncher.
Amir Khan before, bro. I've
No,
been in there with
I
Amir
understand.
Khan. So
No, I
he,
understand. Listen,
you
listen,
talk
Troy.
about
Hey,
those
Troy, I
bouts with
understand you
He the
have a.
Amir
spawn,
Khan. I've
yo.
Troy,
been
I
He
in
the.
there with
understand you
him,
might
We
have a
bro.
gonna
high,
get
high
we
level
gonna
That's
eye.
get
what
him
I'm
a
Troy,
saying.
belt.
I
Like,
understand you might
We
have a
gotta
high
get him
level
a
eye,
belt.
Troy.
We
I
gotta
understand
get
you
him
might
a
have a high
belt
level
because he
eye.
won all the spawn matches. We gotta get him a belt for his spawn matches.
listen, I don't give a fuck if it's sparring or a real fight. When you put, if you can't fuck with me with 16s, when we put on 8,
Cry me a
I'ma
river,
stop
Troy.
your
Cry
ass,
me a
bro.
river, Troy.
Fuck is you talking
Cry me a
about?
river, Troy. This the same man
I'm
that
not
just said,
crying. I'm talking about
Ness,
how I used
you
to run
had
through these
headgear,
fucking
but all
gyms.
his biggest fights he talk about got headgear.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I didn't fight with headgear. I wasn't a Border Wars champ.
you was sparring Amir Khan without headgear?
No, because I would have fucking stopped him.
So you had
I almost
headgear.
stopped
So
him
you had
with
headgear. So you had headgear.
several times,
So
bro.
you
I
had
almost
headgear.
stopped. He used to wear the ball.
So we
The
caught
big
you in
ass
another lie.
Reebok
So we
headgear.
caught you in another
He
lie.
used to wear
So
the
we
ball.
caught you in
Almost
another
fucking
lie.
stopped him with that shit on,
That's
bro.
another lie then. That's another lie then. Okay.
Nobody's lying, Ness. You just
Go ahead,
talking.
Tim. Go ahead, Tim.
Come on, Border Wars champ.
We gonna let him. I know, and you the sparring champ. You the
No,
sparring champ.
I'm the people's champ.
No.
Because I actually got some work out here.
No, you ain't
I'm
getting no
Colonel
work.
DeChivo.
You ain't getting
You're
no
the
work.
Border Wars champ.
You
fought at
you the
Dustway.
lion champ.
What a good progress bout that we had.
You the lion champ. Talking about he beat Chris Algieri and I beat Amir Khan and I beat all them dudes. Like, bruh, why you ain't got no straps then? Where your contract at? Like, who was your manager? Who was your manager?
Why didn't
Who
you
was
get
your manager?
any fights as a
Who was your
Alright,
manager?
guys. Don't worry, guys.
Like, yo,
Don't worry, guys.
talk
We
shit.
love the sport.
Stop
Thank you.
lying.
Thank you,
Stop
God.
lying,
Thank you,
man.
God. That it's
Stop
Friday.
lying.
Listen,
You
bro,
sound
Jim
stupid.
Leslie, nigga.
You
Thank you, God.
sound
That
Get on here and don't talk about my
You
boxing.
sound
is breathing.
You're talking
stupid.
about my
You sound
boxing.
Ringwalk is
stupid.
breathing.
You
Is they
sound
talking about me
stupid.
Troy's
boxing
breathing.
again?
Everybody in the boxing community is breathing, having a great day. You know what I'm saying to you? This is why we love the sport, because of these type of debates. Troy, you know what I'm saying? I know you feel passionate about what Ness is. You're debating is Ness is. I understand. Listen, this is is boxing. You get me? We're not there in the in the trenches with you. You know what I'm saying? When you're sparring, you said you was in there with Amir Khan. That's great work right there. You know what I'm saying to you? We know Ness has been in the gyms with world class ex-champions. You know what I'm saying to you? So you know both of you have high level eyes. You know what I'm saying to you? Listen, let me just get back to what we were speaking about of today's topic. I don't want you two to fall off the cliff of each other. Great opinions, great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying to you? Two heads is better than one. You understand what I'm saying to you? So back to let me just make that point about Danny Garcia for instance. Let's just put that underneath the mat. He is a puncher. You know what I'm saying to you? I think he had 9 to 10 fights at 147. He got four knockouts at 147. It's kind of comical to say that he's not a puncher. You know what I'm saying? We saw what he did to Granados. My boy Conor Ben took on Granados and went 12 rounds with him. He destroyed Granados in under 8. Who else did he knock out? I think he knocked out my boy Brandon Rios. He destroyed Brandon Rios at 147. He knocked him out. You understand? You understand what I'm saying to you? So he is a power puncher. There's multiple other. Who else did he knock out over there?
No,
Didn't he knock out?
And before someone says, "Oh, Brandon Rios moved up," look at the people that could not stop Rios. That's what makes
We
you
already
a
know
puncher.
Rios is tough.
When you
We know
stop
Rios is
someone
tough.
other people can't stop, that's what makes you a puncher.
Oh man, he fucked up. He fucked up Samuel Vargas when Samuel Vargas had 1 loss, I think, or 2 losses. We saw what he did with Malignaggi. He destroyed Malignaggi, even though Malignaggi is not a credible big 147 pounder, but he still was a champion at that weight division, and he knocked him out. So it's comical to say Danny Garcia is not a puncher. But Ness, bear with me. Ring walk, bear with me. Follow me. Let me talk about the pro box bout. Pro box. Once again, they came and delivered. I was happy with the fights that I got. We have a new contender there, in my opinion, in my eyes. Nicholas Flask. He's took on back-to-back tough fights. Brian Cabello, Jahir Tucker. Now he dismantled Luke Santamaria. You understand what I'm saying to you? Even though I wasn't impressed with Luke Santamaria's defensive tendencies, I think he came in there a bit.
That was impressive.
Yeah,
nobody
yes,
did
that was
look
impressive.
like that. Not even Jesus
No.
Ramos, bro. Like that's
Yeah, nobody.
He showed
He
showed he's a puncher.
He showed us that he's a puncher. He's got good enough footwork to hang with the elite level guys. I like his trap counters. He was setting Luke Santamaria up with things he couldn't see from different angles. He's a good dynamic, good Arsenal offensive package. I like what I see from Flask. He can be so. I want someone to sign him, man. Maybe Pro Box can sign him to a couple deals or two, or someone a decent promoter can, because he can be marketable. He can speak very good English. I like what I heard from Flask. I didn't know that his English was very good like that.
Flask is with Samson. No manager, only with Samson.
No manager. Oh, Ness. Is it cool if I can get my counter punch? Because obviously it was hard to connect last time. I didn't get it. So is that good? Is that cool?
You the man, champ.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Let me move on. Nicholas Blas. I want to see him in there with top 5 contenders, top 10 contenders, moving forward. And as for my boy, why did Marcus Valle? What's going on there? Was he ill? Indisciplined? I was looking forward to seeing Valle.
Wait, man. I don't know what happened, but I heard, which is obviously true because you know I'm connected like glue over there. But yeah, he offered half his purse to whoever he was. Oh, Raul Garcia, and Raul Garcia said nope. That's crazy though. Half the purse.
Off the
That's
purse,
crazy.
and he still didn't win. Yeah, he just wants to fight, man. That's what I'm saying. This is a good. Listen, people.
But I do hear purses be like 12,000. I don't know how real that is. I haven't confirmed that with my peoples in Pro Box, but I do hear that they be like 12,000 plus. Who just came out? Oh, actually, I just was told personally that someone was offered the Nicholas Floss bout for 12,000 and they didn't take it. So I know the 12,000 number is real.
I wouldn't take that either. I wouldn't take that either. So let's see what that guy did.
He got holes. He got holes, and every time you seen him smile is because he got hit. You ain't see that? He was smiling. He would be laughing like ha ha ha, and it's like, nah, bro, you got hit. Like, tighten up.
Well, you need to be athletic. You need to be able to move laterally. You need to be able to step and move around his weak side, because I see Luke Santamaria. He didn't have the lateral. He wasn't mobility. He didn't have any mobility in his legs. I don't know what was wrong with Luke Santamaria. He looked a bit out of disengaged in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying to you. So that was it was a bit of a topsy-turvy one in that regard. But I know my time is going. I would like to speak on Kolazic. Kolazic put on a decent performance against Barrera. Hey, shout out to Barrera, man. Shout out to Barrera. Barrera, after that knockout, the crowd went. Kolajic gave me a great knockout. I was worried about Barrera. He stayed on the ground for a very long time. That could be knockout. That could be a contender for knockout of the year. I like the 4-piece that he put together at the end of that. It was a very good, interesting bout. It showed me what Kolajic has in his arsenal. He has in my opinion, he has one of the best jabs at the light heavyweight division. He's got a good jab. But he's just missing a killer instinct, man. He's missing that killer instinct. There was multiple times where he could have got rid of Sullivan Barrera. You get me? But Barrera was coming towards him with big overhand rights. He was getting clipped with things that he should be seeing. You understand? He had his head on the center line for a bit too long. He doesn't like to really stay grounded. He likes to be too up high, with his back straight. You understand what I'm saying to you? So he is there for a knockout. But I like Kolazic. He wants to fight. He's ready to fight. He called out Dan Aziz. He called out Anthony Yard. Come over to England, man. Come over. Or we'll take Dan Aziz and we'll put Dan Aziz on Pro Box. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. We'll take that. We'll take that. I like Kolazic. He deserves something moving forward. You understand what I'm saying to you? And to speak on the Bo Mac and Terence Crawford topic quickly, I'm happy to hear that he's not it looks like he's not fighting Chris Eubanks Jr. Chris Eubanks Jr. has been a disgrace to the UK boxing. He has never tried to unify. He hasn't tried to take on any of the big competitors, Zanabek. He hasn't tried to take on even an Amo Williams of that extent. You understand what I'm saying to you? So
That's
fuck
the
Chris.
bell, my player, Leia, Himalaya. That's the bell. Let me get to few super chats here. The first super chat of the day, the Pullout Bandit, $5. First, we had HBO's 24/7. Then we had Showtime's All Access. Now we have Gloves Off, premiering today on Prime Video. Yeah, they sent out an email to say don't use Amazon Prime Video. Make sure we only say Prime Video as editors and media. Yeah, not people, just us as like editors. Like when they send us their content, they want it dressed as Prime Video, not Amazon Prime Video. Jeffrey, $5. Didn't Hearn say Munguia wasn't fighting Canelo right before they signed it? Which means he's trying to say, look, even though Hearns just said this is cap, it don't mean it's really cap. But remember that Bomac called it cap. You can check that interview on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. If you haven't already subscribed yet, and do so. And make sure you got that subscription bell clicked. But while you're there subscribing, Troy, was your channel?
No, my channel is Troy Killertainment King.
And then
I got a new Telegram group I'm starting called Boxing 101. We're gonna get that out here.
Why
to y'all.
Telegram?
Because they could call in on Telegram and we could do live videos on Telegram. Telegram is its own platform, so you could use it to do the same thing like we doing on Skype. So I'm using Telegram so people want to call in while I'm live or they want to show their face. You could call in. We're going to be doing some giveaways with boxing gloves by my man Al Ra from Jersey. He got a boxing moving truck, my man Al Ra. So we doing boxing giveaways with gloves.
I talked to that dude on Instagram. That is a crazy business.
Yeah, no, that's my man.
I hope it works. I mean, I see he's getting like contracts with schools, which is dope. That's what I really like because that's where we need to get that boxing back into our. If we get it back into the curriculum in the school system, then children will grow up liking it, like basketball and wrestling. But for the people that don't know what we're talking about, there's a gentleman that has a box truck, and inside the back of the box truck, he's hung a boxing bag, like all the gym equipment you need, and he pulls up to you, and you jump in that hot-ass truck, and you gonna sweat for real. Plus, you could do your jump rope outside, and he's been, again, getting contracts with public schools, so I love it. I hope he keeps growing. Shout out to you for collabing with him. I mean, where is your channel so that they can subscribe to you as well?
Championship Rounds on YouTube. King Amin Invest6 on IG, King Amin Invest61 on Twitter.
Yes, sir. Spread the love, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we all trying to grow. We going out to the next caller after I get to more super chats. I'm sorry, I don't want to get sidetracked. We got Lake County, $2. Earl Spence Jr. was getting his bell rung in early fights. Yeah, I mean, there's only that one dude, the African dude. That's it. I don't know what other early fights there are, but you do have the floor is yours if you want to give us a name of a fight. Troy.
Say it again.
Yeah, I don't even remember the African dude that.
Bonet.
What'd you say his name is?
Was it Eric Bonet?
No.
Screw his name.
No. Hell no. It's a dark skin. We talking about Earl getting rocked early. It's like a Jamaican or
you talking about Emmanuel Larte?
All right, that's the only dude that rocked Earl early. So unless you want to name another name,
Ocampo had hurt him twice in the first round and hurt him to the body one time and rocked him to the head. He froze him when he hit him with a hard shot. See, this is the thing. We need to look at these fights,
I
bro.
thought the fight only lasted a round.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you.
He did that in 2 minutes. He hurt him 3 times in 2 minutes, is what you telling me.
Yeah, bro. Listen,
I'm
Terence
pulling
Crawford
that
even
up.
talked about it when
I'm
they
pulling
met
it
face
up.
to face when Campo hit him to the body and he made him drop his elbow. But I seen one time where Campo caught him
Look,
upstairs
man,
and froze him.
I'm not saying you lying. I just remember the fight was only 1 round, but I was also being shot at watching that fight. I was in Afghanistan.
Hey, bro, well,
so.
you shouldn't even. Hey, bro, chill out.
I watched it though. I knew it was only 1 round.
Spence
so when you
versus
say he got hurt
Ocampos.
3 times in one round and then knocked the
There's
guy
one time
out,
where
I'm like,
Campo went to his guts and he was in the pocket with him
Well,
because Campo
PBC
was a
ain't
hard
gonna
to
have a highlight, so we need
And
another
then
person.
one time he hit him with a straight shot and froze him. See, these are the
check
like I watch
Prime.
so
They
much.
got it on Prime now, Ness.
I mean, the full
see
fight
these
is on
things.
YouTube. The full
And
fight is on
Danny
YouTube.
Garcia can punch, but he's not a puncher.
Wow.
See, it's a difference. So y'all don't understand Danny Garcia definitely has heavy hands, but he's not a puncher. Keith Thurman is a puncher. Danny Garcia has heavy hands. It's a difference.
So he
Punchers,
said Ocampos hurt him. I'm watching this shit.
you gotta watch when he catch Earl to the body, and then one time he hit him with a right hand. I don't if Earl Campo, whatever hand he is, hit him with a hard shot and froze him, and it was when Earl was going back to the ropes and he was like this. See, you gotta really watch these things, bro. I could see that. I could see like, damn, he hurt him right there. He froze him.
Can you find a timestamp? Can you find a timestamp while I get to the other super chat? Like, cause the highlights is there, the whole fight is there. I just want to get the accurate time. I'm watching it literally right now. I'm on timestamp 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the round, and no significant punches have landed just yet. It's 2:07 now, and still nothing. Earl just landed like one of the jabs out of a double. Okay, looked like Ocampos landed a jab over Earl's jab, but nothing yet, and we are getting into timestamp 151 on the clock. Okay, so there was a flurry there. I don't see Earl hurt. He definitely, shelled up because that's what you do when you get in attack. But I'm going to keep getting to these super chats. I'll get back to that and let's see if Troy can get that exact timestamp. We got Greg Anthony, $10. That dude, Troy, smoking rocks, saying Earl have not fought nobody. Wow. Lake County, $2. Actually, Damien with the Cash App, $2. Earl stops Troy in 3. Cut the shit. Damien back with 2 more.
No, he don't, man. Shut the fuck up. See, we're not about to play those games, bro. We're not playing none of those games.
2 more.
Just like he got fucked up by Bud, I would have did the same shit to him.
2 more.
The same shit, bro. He don't have no fucking defense. Same shit I've been talking about for 8 years on other people's channels is the reason why he got his fucking pack busted.
$2 more.
He don't move his head. A catch and counter, I bust his pack. I'm left-handed. I can punch. He get me in there trying to throw that same straight jab. I'm going to catch it with my right hand, come over the top with a left, finish his ass with a hook, drop down, go to the body, and work my way up. He doesn't move his head at all.
Troy's on fire.
What the fuck you gonna do? And I'm like Pernell Whitaker with a man,
whoa. My man said when I'm
Marco,
like
you better watch some of my scraps, bro. Marco, you better watch some of my scraps, bro.
Send me a link. I'll watch it.
I'm gonna send you some, bro.
Now opposition don't matter, Marco. Now opposition don't matter. You see that?
Listen up, Ness.
You see that, Marco? Now opposition don't matter. We got Damien, $2 more on the Cash App. He says 2 car crashes, 2 eye surgeries. Why you quit with only 1 eye? That's for Troy, obviously. Lake County, $2. Earl Spence Jr. for flat-footed shell defense fighters. Okay, Troy, look, you got somebody that's backing you. Lake County, $2. This fucking. He said Ness resume consists of airports and bathroom fights. Fuck you. That's right. I'll run down on the motherfucker.
Nigga, that's the real work though. So get off my nigga Ness. Me and Ness go at each other. Y'all niggas don't come at my nigga
I
Ness.
fuck with Lake County. He's
No, I'm just
hilarious. Big Supermax $5. He said Troy opponent combined record is 21-42, and he out here talking about anybody resume. He beat his.
That's my first 8 fights though. Exactly. No promoter. That's my first 8 fights. I fought 21-40 means in my first 8 fights I fought some people. Because one of them guys on the resume fought Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia, and mad people. He was a well-known journeyman. And I fought him with 5 fights just like AB. With less amateur experience. I only had like 10 amateurs.
He said one of the guys he beat got wins over the guy who checked his bag in at the Tijuana hotel.
Actually, the guys I beat got a draw with Mike Dallas. Who actually had a great.
Shout out Mike Dallas. Shout out Mike Dallas.
That's my man. My man. The guy I fought got a draw with Mike Dallas, and I smoked his ass. And Adrian Broner said that was his hardest fight because he broke both of his hands.
Yo, Modern King Boxing, he said, Troy, the great Leroy. I wonder if he's talking about Leroy. If you got the glow, the power's inside. If you got the glow. Yo, we got Rizzy.
Leroy.
Rizzy says, Ness, why your boxing debates always get personal? I'm not being personal. That's Troy being personal. You can't call Chris Algieri a bum who's a former world champion, bro.
I didn't say he was a bum.
You seen the fight with Ruslan?
I said he brought a nigga up from 140.
Yeah, you said Earl ain't got no resume. He brought motherfuckers up from 140. A former champ named Chris Algieri ain't a motherfucker from 140. That's a former champ.
Mikey Garcia from coming from 135.
Another 3-time champ, 3-division champ.
A 135 pounder.
I mean, didn't Canelo just beat Jamel?
The timestamp when Earl got his bell rung was like with 30 seconds left in the first round. Dude hit him with a wild right hand and froze him, and he stopped like this. See, those are the things.
So basically,
when you see those in fight, I can't get it out. When you see, that's the thing. When I fought Lugo, the nigga that Adrian Broner and Danny fought, I hit him with a hook, and he got drunk and he took a knee, and the ref said that's a knockdown. He said no, he pushed me. But in the fight, it don't look. It's hard to see it's a knockdown. But when you actually in there and you crack, you say, well, damn, I could see he kind of hurt because he kind of wobbly, but on tape, it's even hard to see. Yes, sir. Yes.
When you say timestamp, you mean of the video or of the round? And what round?
The round, the first round.
So 30 seconds into the last round.
Around the 35 to 25 second mark, he hit him with a hard right hand and froze him. And Earl kind of froze like this.
I don't even
see those little things I see in fights, bro, because I watch so much boxing. When I see it, I'm like, damn, he froze him with that shot. That kind of hurt him and rung him. Like, those are the things I see, and I know what's going to happen when other fights come. Before that, he was hurt by... Danny Garcia hurt Earl Spence to the body several times very bad. Like, to where he was jumping back and doing types of crazy shit. And shit I never seen people do in boxing, bro.
Yeah,
hitting him to the body, he was doing all that. I'm like, bro, why is he responding like that to the body? I'm like, his body must not be healed or something after the accident because he's responding weird to these body shots. Watch the Danny Garcia fight.
I can't see it. I don't see it in that one, but we got Optimus Prime.
You're not going to see what I see because your fights were in Tijuana in bathrooms and bars.
All right. Optimus Prime, $10 super chat. Happy Friday. Matt Garcia says, so an elite fighter has never been stopped?
Listen, bro, I'm going to say it one more time. Elite fighters don't get stopped like that. Or they wouldn't be elite.
Oh, shit.
Only another elite fighter
so Plant not elite?
The potential to stop another elite fighter.
Is Plant elite?
No, he's not.
Oof.
He's above average.
Damn. My man is brutal, bro.
You know why?
You are
Because he don't
brutal.
have no fucking inside work.
You are brutal, man.
I am, bro. Because he don't have no fucking inside work. Can Plant fight on the inside? You know who taught me that? Joe Goosen.
You are brutal,
when Casamayor came to my man Joe Goosen, he said, listen, Casamayor, I don't give a fuck what you box. You're going to have to learn how to do some inside work because real champions can fight on the inside. After he learned that, he became a champion.
Call you No Chill Troy.
Yeah, bro, you got me hyped today. Nigga, that's what I'm here for. Next, I'm bringing the energy. I'm back, baby. Let's work. But no, bro, I am brutal. I'm a hard critic because I criticize myself hard when it comes to boxing. So when I'm looking at Chris Algier, yes, I'm gonna criticize these guys hard, bro. I want to compete with them. So when I'm in there sparring the Khan, sparring the Berto, sparring the Ricardo Williams Juniors, when they in these gyms, bro, and we sparring, we're all talking about
when you used to. You ain't sparred in 10 years.
I don't need no. I last time I sparred was in.
Don't lie.
2021.
Don't lie.
And then one of the last people I sparred was Amari Jones.
Don't lie.
To fight with Devin Haney.
Don't make me call Amari Jones to see if he beat the shit out you.
No, this is what I want you to do. Tell him to put out the tape because his dad had on spy glasses.
Spy glasses.
His dad had on glasses trying to record the footage.
Now motherfuckers got to put on spy glasses.
Listen, Ramon Matthews Jr.'s boxing was there. He do his mint work for Devin Haney. Amari Jones and his daddy came in the gym running their mouth, and it was during Ramadan. I made him do 3 5-minute rounds during a fast, and we were at Guardian
Amari
Gym
beat
in West
the shit
Oakland.
out you, man. Don't lie on Amari.
And listen, he did nothing.
Amari beat the shit out
you.
You
like
man.
He was my son.
You crazy?
Amari is my son. Him and his daddy.
You crazy?
He can't listen. Tell him put out the footage. Then tell him just put the footage out, bro.
Bruh.
It's very easy because niggas be like to try to take footage on the low.
You put it out.
And we all know he had on them little glasses you could buy off Amazon.
You put it out.
He had them on trying to take the footage.
You put it
so
out.
So tell him put that shit out, and y'all can see some fucking work. Me playing with a nigga. Man, he not ready yet, bro. And I was in 38 during
Was
this
Lennox
time.
Lewis elite? Was Lennox
I
Lewis
was 41.
elite?
Yes, Lennox Lewis was elite, man.
Oh,
Come on,
but he
bro.
got knocked out. Oh, got him.
That doesn't mean anything. He was elite.
You ain't elite if you can't go 12. Now I look like a
I
dummy.
didn't say that.
Now I look like a dummy.
That, bro.
Now I look like a big dummy.
Ness, listen, you just talking, bro.
All right. They
Just
caught you,
talking,
man.
bro.
They caught you. Shout out to Danny. They caught you.
You just talking.
That was Danny. He texted me.
Floyd,
Danny like, yo, catch him with this. Ask him is Lennox elite so he could fall in the trap. They trapped you, bro. They got you.
No, he didn't because he came back and knocked out Rockman. So that cancels out the knockout.
Bruh, how about this? I got a $10 super chat says, I'm from Canton, Ohio. Akron about 45 minutes away. Tell your mans to strap up. Let's see his magnificent defense.
Blood. No. There are no boxers out of Canton.
What? Well, this one want to come see your ass.
Hey, man, no. Tell him shut it down, bro.
Bruh, he paid $10 to say he real in the field. He real in the field.
And Canton is not 45 minutes away. It's only 25 minutes away.
Now you don't want this work. He followed the speed limit.
Hey, tell him to holler at my man Keith on Pool and tell him to get at me.
He want to get at you. He don't gotta. He don't gotta.
Holler at Keith on Pool.
No. He hollering at me. He hollering at me to get to you.
Listen, he can't holler at you. You not from Ohio, nigga.
Fuck out of here. You putting up roadblocks. He ducking at work.
I got little nigga. He a little nigga,
man,
bro. I'm a big nigga in Ohio,
scared.
bro.
You scared. If you scared, say you scared.
Well, listen, I've been on Canton.
What? You sound like a duck. What?
I've been on Canton, bro.
Canton stand up. Canton on the map now.
Canton stand up. Shout out to Keith McLeod. Shout out to Keith on Pool. Shout out to Angelo Edwards. Shout out to the Canton Ballers. We beat them in the 3-on-3 King of the Court, but the Canton Ballers was the truth. Shout out to the Canton Ballers, bro. Shout out to Keith McLeod. He used to play for Utah Jazz. I used to play in a basketball league in Canton. So shout out to the Canton Ballers, man. Them some real good people. And Canton is real. Shout out to the 330.
Yeah, man. You need to shout out EJ, bro, because he did everything you
Listen, bro,
wish
I
you
don't
could have
have no
done.
problem with EJ. He just didn't have any defense, bro,
He
and that's
had more
all my gripe
defense.
was.
He had more
Ness,
defense. He had more
Marco.
defense than you.
I mean,
He had
no,
more
he did
defense
not.
than you.
No, he did not.
That's why he became a 3-belt
No, he
champion.
did not.
Fuck
No,
you
he
mean?
did that because he had a promoter.
You had to retire. He
No,
made it to the
I
end
didn't
of
have.
his
Listen,
career
bro,
with
I
his.
didn't have a
Y'all
promoter,
had the
bro.
same injury, and he made it to the end of his career with 3 belts, bro. Like, knock it off.
No. Listen, Ness. I had my injury before his, and he was trying to spar me. I couldn't spar him because I had the injury.
Bro, he wasn't trying to spar. He was trying to shut your ass up. You was on the internet out here
No,
talking
he
crazy.
actually wanted to get some work,
Yeah,
bro.
because you was on the internet talking crazy.
Yeah,
He a
and I
real
wanted
one.
to get
He
some
a
work.
real one.
Yeah, no, and I wanted to get some work, and we was setting
And
it
all
up.
of a
but I had
sudden,
to
all of a
detach
sudden, you can't spar. When it's time to
Yeah,
get your
because I had to
ass.
detach retina, bro.
Yeah.
And then you know
And
what
did
happened,
Earl
Marco?
do? And what did Earl do?
He was running
What
it.
did
I
Earl
seen
do?
him in Vegas, Marco.
What did Earl do? You know what he did with his detached retina? He fought fucking Danny.
No, he got his pack busted and got retired by Bud.
No, he fought fucking Danny, wasn't it?
He got his pack busted by Bud and had to retire. And then he made excuses because he had a traumatic cataract on his lens, which is something that I know.
Let me get to this $5 super chat.
He also had a vitrectomy, and he also has a scleral buckle on his eye. He has a vitrectomy, which was when they put a gas bubble in your eye to keep the retina attached. He also has a scleral buckle on his eye.
This is
he also
crazy.
has his lens removed.
Tell me yes.
Disqualifies you from boxing in the commission, Marco. You cannot box without your natural eye lens.
Bro.
I know these things because I researched them. And I had to get my eye lens taken out. My macula.
Bottom line is, the boy Earl.
This shit happened, and Black Fight Fan was calling me trying to set up some sparring with Earl. And I'm like, when my eye gets better, I'll go to Vegas, I'll run into Earl, AB, and all these niggas. We arguing about sparring. Earl know my eye messed up. He like, when your eye get better, we gonna get. Listen, bro, I got videos of me and Earl talking in the thing.
You got videos of Earl telling you gonna shut your ass up on the internet and we gonna fuck you up in real life.
We talk in person. Actually,
That's what
I got
videos
Listen,
of.
Bro, I got a strap season hat I bought off my nigga.
Yeah, because you wanted to be friends afterwards.
No, I didn't. Actually, I wanted to
shit
get
got real, after he said you post another video talking that shit, he gonna fuck. Yeah. You got done because he wanted to give you that work. Bro,
when
I
was
remember.
Boxing, I tried to keep it.
You trying to act like I don't remember. You trying to act like I don't remember. You used to run around here talking about, nah, my wife said I can't spar no more. My wife won't let me spar no more. You act like I don't remember that shit.
Nets don't know these things.
So you gonna act like I'm lying? You gonna act like I'm lying? Tell the world I'm not lying. Tell the world I don't lie. Tell the world I don't lie. Yeah, look, he gonna ignore that shit.
Be busting niggas pack.
You gonna ignore that shit, right?
I used to be literally going to these gyms at Virgil's gym, and Virgil used to.
My
Virgil
man went
Hunt
to one gym. He
trying
hilarious,
to argue
bro.
with me in these gyms.
Can we move
because
on?
I used to bust all his fighters.
Your nostalgic ass, my man, always stuck in his
career,
man.
Like,
Jesus
I never wanted to tell y'all this. Because I'm not that type of guy.
Bro, can we
and
move on? We try not to talk about your career
every day. About me boxing and make it my show, so I'm going to just talk about it.
No,
nobody
we don't.
In these gyms
we don't want to talk about you.
And then once I start fighting professionally, they stop trying to deal with me because it wasn't he ain't got no pro fights. We don't want to get him hurt in sparring. Then once I start getting pro fights,
Troy is the greatest sparring partner that ever walked the earth, Marcos. The greatest sparring partner that ever walked the earth. Troy, we got to move on, man. You got to let it go, bro. Nobody want to talk about that shit. My man talking about his shit from 30 years ago.
Stop bringing it up, nigga.
Stop, nigga. The people bringing it up because you keep bringing it up. Fuck out of here. We got a $5 cash app to bring that shit up again. I'm from Canton, Ohio. Akron is 45 minutes from my city. Dudes from that city are like this brother, delusional. The highlight of his career is being a sparring crash dummy. How you even see Earl Spence Jr. get hurt with that 2200 eye vision he got? Why he even being taken seriously? If anything, he should be defending Earl Spence Jr., being that his eye got snatched early due to his magnificent spawn sessions. Exactly. Fucking Troy be wilding with that shit. We got Damian $2 more. If he don't have defense, why it took 8 years? I don't know. We got Damian $2 more. Who you beat that's better than Ocampo? We got Hawk $1. Troy has stories. Earl has millions. We got $2 more. Cash App. Pacquiao, Hearns, Leonard, Duran. Not elite then? Laugh out loud. And that's because they all suffered knockouts. That's what I'm saying. He be saying crazy shit, then don't want nobody to answer to that craziness he's saying. Like, yo, bro, you loco. But I'm going to throw this out there for the faithful listeners. Here is your inside info. Faithful listeners, inside info. Once upon a time, we spoke on this show not too long ago about a great Puerto Rican fighter that is yet to prove his greatness. And I said he should fight someone we seen on Pro Box, and I was laughed at. Well, just know that not the great Puerto Rican fighter that has improved his greatness, but yet another fighter who you guys actually call great will be fighting that same person that I suggested for said Puertorriqueño next. So just say, Nez, you to go to this shit when it's announced, because you're going to be forced to like it because of who he's facing, and it won't be the great Puerto Rican that hasn't proven his greatness yet. We got TBV's champ.
Yo, Ness, how's my audio?
Straight.
Just go ahead and say it, man. Is David Morrell fighting Jesse Hart?
Nah.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you was.
But you is fucking warm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, he's fighting that fucking one dude. The white, is he fighting the white kid?
I can say nothing, and I can't confirm or deny anything.
All right. Well, when they get announced, shout out to David Morrell, young water walker, bad motherfucker. I can't wait till he fights Benavidez. Get him out of there.
See what I'm
saying?
Shout out
to Troy, man.
He's a water walker. I can't wait for this announcement, boy. Goddamn.
No, I check. Who hit the world? The Nick Floss. If you don't trust nobody else's eye, nigga, trust mine.
When you hit this to him, you just called in the other day. Like, remember he fought Jahad Tucker. He
fought
Jahad Tucker.
I picked Jahad. I picked him to upset Jahad. When you niggas was hip, y'all was on Jahad. I'm like, nah, Jahad ain't ready for that yet, bro. I just seen this kid. He's about to upset Jahad. Pick 'em league. Ask them niggas, man.
Nah,
legendary
that kid is on the best 3-fight win streak of almost any fighter.
Not for real.
Of almost any fighter, honestly. Like, only elite level fighters are on better win streaks than that. Like, he got Brian Ceballos. You got what, his next fight?
I got the fight he should get. Top rank.
He's fight by fight right now. He's with Samson. He's with Samson. Let's be clear. That's Samson's talent.
Oh, okay. So go to Top Rank and get Brian Norman Jr. the fuck out of here finally.
Nah. Brian Norman Jr. Let me confirm that, but I think Brian Norman Jr. is getting his rematch, which no one wants. I don't know why they're doing that. That must be a what's that phrase, like shit'll get off the pot type situation.
Man, better be, because he looked like shit. He's fought 3 times on Top Rank, and I ain't been impressed yet. But let me get on to the topic. I'm glad that Chris Eubank shit is capped. It's a meaningless fight, pointless fight. Bud has very little places to go, so I don't know what he's going to do. But let's just call it what it is, man. This is all Errol's fault, man. I see the Trey pissed off some of the Errol Spence fans, the few that got left. Now they super chat mad, but this is Errol's fault. We were supposed to get a fight of the century, the shit that HBO's Legendary Nights is made of. This was supposed to be a back and forth, epic highs and lows, thrilling, Jim Lampley caliber with a rematch around this time, and he got fucked.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, but we were supposed to get an epic fight, man, between Earl and Bud. And Earl shit the bed. We were supposed to get a rematch around this time. That was supposed to be another epic fight, probably leading to a trilogy. The shit our grandfathers used to tell us about back in the day. And Earl got destroyed, and he fucked the bag up. And he left Bud out here just dangling with nothing to do. So this is Earl Spencer's fault at the end of the day. This was a 2-fight deal. This was supposed to be a 2-fight deal with 2 legendary fights
Yeah, but
that was
don't
supposed to be
nobody
like
want the
a 50-50
rematch, yo.
matchup.
Champ, that's the bell, but don't nobody want the rematch. And normally it's always like that. Like when a person does that good, we don't really want the rematch. Like we didn't even want the fucking AJ rematch. And you know, granted to AJ that he won that shit versus Andy, but that shit wasn't as good as the first one. Damien, another $5. Troy is Kevin Johnson, undefeated sparring champ. Laughing out loud emoji. Nah, they even sent me a undefeated world's best sparring partner apron or tote bag. They like, yo, show it.
Have you seen Troy fight?
No.
Okay, me neither.
You didn't watch the link he sent you?
He didn't send me a link.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure he's on the internet, bro. Like, but and there's not. He might be good, but you gotta understand. Like, I'm trying to. He never wants to understand. Bro, anybody looks good versus someone not on their level. I'm not saying that the person that Troy fought can't beat me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the person Troy fought ain't on his level. And the person that Earl fought is not on Troy's level. He need to get that out of his head. I think that's disrespectful to sit here and be like, man, you crazy as hell. I did it so I could say Chris Algieri is just another dude moving up. He's not just another dude moving up. He's a former world champion that had a fantastic fight with Ruslan. They got dropped 6 times by Manny Pacquiao and got up. They didn't stop the fight after the 6th knockdown. Like, he kept getting up. Like, that's a heart of a fucking champion. Like, bruh, it's just some shit you say, some shit you just ain't gotta say. Like, what the fuck? I ain't being personal. He being personal. Those dudes won world titles. We got thousands and thousands of fighters in the world. Like, in one division alone, there's like 1,500 in the middleweight division. So if a motherfucker win a belt, bro, you got to respect that. Yeah, it's politics, and they set him up, and it was a vacant title. He still won that motherfucker. He still had to fight somebody to get that shit. And 9 times out of 10, that dude was better than whoever the fuck Troy fought.
What happened with Troy? He hurt his eye. That's why he stopped fighting.
He got his fucking pack bust, like he like to say, in sparring. So it's like, bro, and that's another thing don't sink in. It's like, bro, these dudes have gone to this level. You know, you couldn't get to that level because obviously the defense ain't that great. Like, you ain't talking about your eye got fucked up from a car accident. Shit got fucked up in sparring. So how the fuck you this great? That shit like, bruh, look at where Earl made it to the end of his career as a 3-belt champion with that same, injury, plus being ejected from a car.
Some people have bad luck though too. Like David Reed, he was a great fighter and he had eye injuries.
Okay, so if you had bad luck, say that. Don't diminish everyone else.
Right.
I don't know, man. That shit is crazy to me. But look, it is what it is. We got callers. Shout out to Drew with the 3-piece counterpunch. And we got, Kerry G with the $15. What up? Work killing my call-in ability lately. Shout out to TBV. Troy, chill out a bit. Remember, show quality. $5 for the message. Five for the message. Read. Number 5 for the counterpunch for Tim Boski. 5 counterpunch for Danny's choice. So Danny, pick one. Tim, you get one. And we got Chill Will. This says, what kind of testing does ProBox do? Betting show. The normal Florida State Commission. They ain't, VADA only gets to the top 15 through the WBC. Other than that, fighters have to not only put that in a contract, but also pay for it. Gapiku, $2. Is Morrell versus Andre real? Absolutely negative. Y'all gotta stop following that account. This is serious, bro. Because I seen that shit on that account.
Even Devin asked me. He thought it was real.
Yeah, because of that stupid ass account.
Yo,
Because people share that account and then they take stuff from that account.
Who we got in there for? And then that account be lying. They be tagging like credible people claiming that they broke the story, but it should be fake as fuck. Who we got in there for a counterpunch that I could give it to?
On the line, ready to talk. Trey in Nebraska, Tip Bellis, Chad in Canada, Cliff and
My boy Chad. You're my boy Chad.
Counter.
Hey guys, what's up?
What up, Chad?
What's up, Chad?
Is Amin there? Was that Amin?
He left. He was there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's hard to keep track sometimes from Twitter. But Danny's there, right? Danny, I was curious because I've seen that Sandy Ryan came stateside to get some work, get ready for her fight.
Don't
and
she
it sounds
always
like
train in what is that? LDX?
No.
DLX? Danny?
No.
Yeah.
Nah, this is the first time I've seen her over there.
Yeah. No.
Sandy Ryan.
Yeah, Sandy Ryan, female
is
from Britain.
Is she now training in DLX?
Yeah.
So it's not the first time. I could text Flick right now. Nah, man, I've seen Flick working with her. And I know he works with Sugar Neeks. I'm not confusing her with Sugar Neeks, but I'll double check. I'll double check. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Well,
I'm just
wait,
saying,
let me just say,
like,
yeah, Danny, go.
She may have been there, but she ain't had a fight with him.
Yeah,
like I
she
said,
may have
I
been
seen
there a
him.
month.
Yeah, no, like I said, I seen him working with her. I ain't say they fought together.
I mean, this shit new though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it is. Like I got the impression from her posts and everything that I've seen that this is like she's putting a new focus on the stateside work. You know, like she was saying that some of her team couldn't go with her. You know, like they weren't able to leave the UK with her, so she had to make some hard choices in her team, and it sounds like a big move for her. So anyway, Danny, I mean, I was just wondering, like, because you're on the scene and everything, like if you've heard or seen anything with Sandy, because I'd love to have her in the TBV universe too, man. It'd be great if you could, get out to wherever she's at. I think she's gone back
Danny's allergic to DLX, man. I don't know why. He's
Yo,
allergic.
you a fucking weirdo. You a fucking weirdo that repeatedly says it, and I'm saying it like that because you know why.
I don't.
Why they don't allow me over there?
Who said they don't allow you over there?
Bro, it's like that? I didn't know that. Sorry, guys.
Your memory is
to
like
DLX.
Yes, Nesta, to DLX.
Honestly, I don't. You text me, bro. Yeah, my memory's bad. You said it, so don't insult me anymore.
All right. Well, anyway, I mean, I don't know, Danny. Maybe you'll be able to get a hold of her outside of the gym and just for an interview or something if she's in town. I don't know. She'll probably be around more often. So, but other than that, guys, back to the boots
Try
thing.
to get
like,
it for you, bro.
Oh man, yeah. I know Amin's a big fan too. That's why I asked about Amin. Him and I really like Sandy Ryan. But guys, I'll say it quick before the bell. Like, is it too much to ask for Boots to just be a champion with his belt and defend his belt? Like, can we not? Is that just not a possibility because of the business or because of across the street and all this other stuff? Like, is it too much to like? You know, I think back to guys like what about Floyd at 130? You know, like 8-9 defenses. Like, can he just build up his own hype by just defending his belt and taking all comers? Maybe taking some short money if he has to. And just getting that,
He
you know,
need a
getting that
promoter,
name.
bro. He need a promoter. Tell your man to get with a promoter, man. Like, you know, nobody talks about Boots more than Eddie. But Tip Bell is what up? Tip, unmute.
Tip Bayless, are you there? Just want to remind everybody to hit the subscribe if you are watching. We are trying to hit that next goal of 196,000 subscribers.
I just watched a clip of Troy from a fight in Tijuana.
How do you look?
He
Can he
looked
stop
good.
Earl? Can he stop Earl? Question number one. Can he stop Earl? Can he stop Earl?
You couldn't
Can
tell
he
from that
stop
clip.
Earl?
You can't tell.
Oh, you can't tell. You're taking a
Nah,
safe
nah,
route.
nah. But
You're taking a
because
safe route.
No, it's not the safe route. It's just it's truth. Like his offense looked really good. Defense, you couldn't tell because the guy he was fighting wasn't, was not the best skilled fighter. He's southpaw. He's short. Throws compact. He has power. He definitely had power. You could tell he's seasoned. But again, you can only tell so much when the level of competition is what it was in that clip, at least. But he looked good overall, I'll say.
So somehow level of opposition matters.
Yes, of course.
Not according to Troy.
Who we got next, Ness?
Hold on, champ. I'm trying to talk to my man's Jake Calderon. He out here promoting his Loma on the PBC podcast shit. I'm like, bruh, I'm trying to find out where you get this shit from. Because when the fuck has Loma ever been on the PBC podcast? To be running around here talking about Tank, Duck, X, and Y. Like, people just repost fake news like as if nothing. As if nothing. Like, there's no chill on the fake news that gets posted out here. It's like fucking crazy, bro.
Is that the boxing guy? He got a boxing channel?
Yeah.
From Florida?
Oh, I don't know about all that. Thought it was New York, but maybe you're right.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure
But
he's
you might be
from New
talking
York.
about Brandon. Hey, Brandon, if you're listening, hit up Brandon, man.
Nah,
Let me see if he's available.
nah. Bro, you talking about he bald dude from New York moved to Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, worked for the airline. Yeah, I know you talking about. I used to watch that shit a lot back in the day, like back.
My man said, yeah, why you asking? I mean, well, you posting it. What you mean why I'm asking, though? Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Dude's just terrible, bro. Tip,
We
what
got
up?
Trevor McCumbee.
Tip Bellis, what up?
Yo. Shout out to my boy Troy King, man, Killertainment. I was on YouTube back in the days, 2014 when Troy was out here putting in that real work, man. When Ness was giving him those exclusive interviews and Troy was out here breaking down the Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence fights, man. Troy's seen the vision, man. He's seen the future. So I believe everything Troy say, man. I think Troy would have gave Earl problems. Real talk.
Hey, yo,
but then on the other hand,
Danny, you ain't shit. You gonna do that all quick. You ain't even say like, I heard this on TV. Fucking Dan the man talking about some shh. I think he's slick. It's all good. You take the credit. I don't give a fuck. Because it wasn't me. Shout out to my mans and them who wants to remain nameless.
and then another thing, we officially got the call out, y'all. Tony Harrison told Ness he'd do the interview if Ness play him in chess live. He want a live chess match, and he gonna do the interview. So Ness, I don't want to hear none of that talk about Tony was ducking the interview. You know what I'm saying? My man did the call out. I sent you the text. You seen the text. You read it. You know what I'm saying? Is you going to accept the challenge or not?
Bruh, he could play me right now.
Yo, let me tell y'all something. Last time Ness played Tony, it ain't go good for Ness.
Hey,
yo. That's all I'm going to say.
But I won. I won one. That's all that matter. I beat him. I beat everybody in that gym.
Danny.
You know what it looked like, Tip? Let me tell you what it looked like. Because you wasn't there, so let me give you a visual. Spence Crawford.
He about to lie.
Spence
Did I
Crawford.
win or not?
Daddy, Ness was on here flexing his resume. He look, Ness was going crazy. He was
but
like,
it is a flex.
he was like, I beat Tony. I beat his trainer.
No, I beat his
Rockman.
brother. His brother
beat,
was trainer. I beat Rockman. I beat Rockman's son. I beat Crawford. Those are
look,
real
there you go. He
wins.
doing it right now.
They
He doing it
real
right
wins.
now.
They
Yeah,
exist.
but Tip, you know they talk about the wins. They ain't never gonna talk about the losses. They talk when we up. You feel me? They talk when we on top of the world.
Hey, my win is my win. I can talk about my win.
But when they in the basement eating ramen with no cell phone reception, they ain't talking about those times.
My win is my win.
Bro, if it wasn't for me
here he
coaching Ness,
I said that story
he would have never beat Bud.
I said that story too. You ain't coached me. He said coach me.
Yo, I swear to God. Hey, Tip, let me tell you how the shit went, right? Ness was trying to quit the game.
Because that's how you play chess.
Listen, he contemplated breaking his phone. So I don't play chess. I don't. I'm keeping it a buck. I asked Ness.
Nah, he ain't going to beat me. What happened was I made an early mistake.
Ness, I said, bro, how can you win at this point? He said, I need Bud to fuck up. I say, look, go smoke. Don't trip. He gon' fuck
Meanwhile,
up.
it's a 5-minute game though, so it ain't no really go smoke. I'm still right there playing because the clock is ticking.
He's still.
Oh yeah, we play bullet. We play bullet. We don't
inside the building.
We playing blitz.
Inside
We
the
don't
building.
fuck around.
So we walked outside. Ness lit up, and I have the recording. Ness lit up, and he's literally just talking so negative about himself. He's literally just shitting on himself, talking all these negative things, and then you just see his eyes just open up like a kid on Christmas morning, and he's like, he done it. He fucked up. He sounded like Conor McGregor. Like, baby, we done it. Baby, we done it.
Funny.
Phone home. And Ness got excited, and literally it was through my coaching and my mentorship that he was able to come out victorious.
A mentorship, and you can buy that. You can buy that on Ringwalk Danny's Experience at $59.99. He's selling his mentorship.
I literally have the video, Tip. I have the video of him in the car when he lit up and him beating Bud.
No, drop that sparring footage, Danny. Drop that sparring footage. Oh shit! But yeah, man.
Hey, I'm gonna upload it on Patreon, $100 level.
Bro, we've been posted that. I was excited. We've been posted that shit.
And then y'all know PBC about to drop that gloves off today, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the 24/7 videos they used to do on Showtime.
Yeah. I seen something like that.
I heard.
I got the email. I got the email.
I know they got the pay-per-view on Amazon Prime now.
Bruh.
Yeah, like if you go on Prime now, next, like in the sports section, they got like PBC next to MLB, and then they got the Zoo and Thurman poster, and it says like pay-per-view or available for purchase or some shit.
Hey, Drew, get ready, bro. You know that press conference coming. We're gonna have a podium and everything. Get ready, Drew. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoy that Inoue fight. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
be talking about
the press conference passed. The press conference passed. It was in LA. I was there. But they are having Canelo's press conference in LA next week.
Oh, so they're not doing it in person?
Oh shit! I thought it was this week. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's Tuesday next week.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, matter of fact, no.
It's Tuesday of next week.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Thurman Zoo already had their press conference.
We got to lock that in today after the show. Tip, let me get you up out of here. You wildin'. Talking about 19. Cliff, Connecticut. Is it snowing out there? Is it still cold out there or what? Y'all finally warming up? Ain't it motherfucking June? What, we in March? Feel like June out here in Florida. Yo, what's the weather like out there in Connecticut? It's still cold?
Nah, it's like California out here this week.
Oh shit.
Crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But yeah, right now is probably the best time of the year. But it's March, so this shit could turn and be like 40 degrees tomorrow. You never know. But right now it's beautiful. But yo, man, Why you going so hard on Troy? I feel like he an analyst now, so why he can't give his opinion? You don't have
Bruh.
no boxers that you
Bruh, come on,
you
man. You
never said
shitting on
nothing
a
about a
dude like that.
boxer.
That's crazy, bro. That's like, y'all wilding. Y'all still defending Troy and not defending the champion that won the belt that he's shitting on. The champion that
There's
he's
no
diminishing.
champion. Hold on, there's no champion that you ever had bad things to say about, or even if it isn't bad, your opinion wasn't positive
I
because
mean, I don't ever totally overlook them the way that he is talking about Earl was bringing up dudes from 140. Like, that's a
I
champion that is
I
tested, battle tested. He lasted 12 with Ruslan and won. Lasted 12 with Pacquiao, I'm pretty sure. Did Pacquiao end up stopping him after the
He
6
did.
knockdowns?
No,
hey
Pacquiao.
yo,
Pacquiao did not. Pacquiao
Like,
could
that's
not stop him
durability,
after
yo.
all
To
those
to
knockdowns.
and you're gonna go through all that just to diminish Earl. It's not even to diminish Chris Algieri. It's to diminish Earl. So it's like, bro,
all
why
right,
are
hold
you
up, hold
doing
up,
that?
hold up.
Why is he doing
Who
that? And
cares? Who
why
cares?
y'all defending that?
Because he's an analyst, you should be able to have your own opinion. And plus, when he fought Earl,
No,
I
no, no,
feel
no, no.
like in
I
hindsight,
think
hold on,
no,
Ness. In
Cliff, hold on.
hindsight,
You
it
need to
didn't
have
look
all the
like Algieri
information.
should have been in the ring with Earl. He
Okay,
got beat real bad.
but you need to have all the information. It's not about him being an analyst, because I never fix my mouth to say I would do that. He out here on this very episode saying he could beat Earl, bro. Like, that's
Oh yeah,
insane.
that's
Like, I
another
don't even
thing.
want
But
to be. I
he's
don't
a
even want to be
boxer. What do you want
associated
him to
with that.
say? What do
My
you want him to
bro,
say?
my
He's a
bro, my
boxer.
bro,
He got
my
to box
bro.
his heart.
If you don't get,
What are you supposed to
if you don't
say?
get where
You
that
know what I'm
line,
saying?
well, I don't know what you mean. What is he supposed to say? You supposed to have some
Because
sort
if
of
you're a
decency.
boxer, if
My dude, you a
I
boxer, so live in reality. You see your opposition and you see Earl's opposition. Be realistic, because you
I don't
live the
think no
life.
boxer is gonna say this nigga could whoop me. I
But
don't see a
but
boxer
Cliff,
saying that.
and we didn't ask him could Earl beat him. He should have never offered himself to say he could beat Earl when they resumes speak for themselves. What don't you get?
I understand a little bit what you're saying, but I feel like it's a little bit overblown. But whatever, we can move. We can move. We can move
It's
past that. I
overblown
just
for
wanted
a
to say
dude
that.
that's never been on that level to say they could knock out Earl Spence and that they would beat Earl Spence. And then they would do the same thing like, listen to the audio, bro. All right, you know what? Y'all do your thing, man. Y'all love to
You
make me
got
the
me.
bad guy. That's what it is. No matter what a motherfucker say, it's better
You
to
are
hate
the
on
bad guy.
Ness. No, and it's cool. But
No,
I'm the
I'm
one
not hating
defending the
on that.
boxer. I'm the one defending the fighter.
I'm not.
Y'all
I'm
defending
not
this dude
hating
saying he could get in
you.
the ring with Earl Spence and do what fucking
The
Terence
analyst.
Crawford did.
Yeah,
Y'all want
but
to
he's a former
defend that.
boxer. I don't,
Y'all want to
not
defend
what. That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, he a
That is
former boxer,
crazy.
so go through his resume.
But you're
Go through
supposed
his
to say
resume.
what
Go
you're
through his
not
resume
supposed to
and tell me
say
that
as a
resume says he could do that to Earl.
yeah. All right, man. And you wouldn't have made it far in that business if you don't think like that. But whatever, though. All right, whatever. Fuck it. I'm gonna talk about Zepeda and Hughes real quick because I really like Zepeda. I really like what I see from him every time I watch him fight. He's entertaining. He really be putting the pressure on niggas. So Hughes did good versus Cambosos, but I don't think he could beat Zepeda, not at all. I actually think Zepeda should stop him, but because Hughes did so good versus Cambosos, he might have enough experience and skills to last the whole fight. So I feel like it's a tricky bet because you gotta pick the outcome to win anything. And anything can happen. Wouldn't surprise me if it does go the distance, and wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't. So this is a real tricky one. You gotta be careful with your bread on this one. But I got Zepeda, and I mean, I would say he's gonna stop him, but I'm not really sure to be honest. And that's really all I got for y'all.
All right. CYP.
What up? Shit. Yo, I'm gonna say this shit, right? Ain't no way in hell Troy could fuck with no Earl Spence ever in life. It don't matter how many Mexicans he fought out there in Mexico. Let's just keep that a buck, a stack. And ain't nothing wrong with calling that shit out. But I look at it the same way as border wars fighters act like they could really fight simply because they did a fucking border wars. Like, no offense to Dr. Mufango, he did border wars. He can't fight worth shit. I'm gonna leave it to one name, but that's the same shit. I see niggas on here get credit for headgear and sparring in pretty much a charity league as if that makes them tough guys and that means they could fucking fight. But the nigga Troy had some amateur fights, did his thing, but he can't talk about beating no motherfucking Earl. No, how about both of you motherfuckers? Sorry, Troy, you can't fuck with Earl. And sorry, Border Wars, 90% of you motherfuckers, 95 maybe, y'all niggas can't fight for real. That, like, certain shit does not validate you as a fucking fighter, but your opinion does matter. I'll give you that. Troy's opinion matters, but when you start talking about what you could do to somebody else, don't get upset when people going on your ass. I mean, it's fair. It's very fucking fair. I treat myself the same way. I don't get in there talking about no Roy Jones. And Roy Jones ain't shit, and Pacquiao ain't shit, and Canelo ain't shit. Man, them niggas will fuck me up. Fuck me up. I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional. But at the same time, I get it. Troy, I'm not on your side today, my man. No fucking way. No fucking way. Last thing I'm gonna say, if Boots ain't ready for Bud, then because he can't win, then Canelo wasn't ready for Floyd. He couldn't win. Do you know how many fights there are where the young dude had no chance of winning the fucking fight, but he still got the opportunity? Maybe because of name, has a belt, people want to see him, whatever it might be. The fact is, if there's a 10-year age gap between them two, Bud don't have to fight no Boots because there's 10 years age difference. And honestly, you're in the next crop of superstars. Earl's in the current flop that's about to retire. So they don't really have to clash. But I'm also fair. I said the same thing for Benavidez and Canelo. They're in two different eras. But the problem is that Benavidez actually was a champion and ranked number one at the division. You call yourself undisputed. That's the problem we have here with that. So I got to keep that real. That's a problem. Boots has never been the champion while Bud was the champion and was ranked number one. Never fucking ever had that happen while Bud was at 147. If that was the case, I would hold them two niggas to the same standard. But Boots is ready for fucking Bud. If they fight, they fight. But truthfully, Bud don't need to fight him, so he probably never will. CYP out.
Shout out to CYP with the check-in.
Real Jose.
Yo, and shout out to ESPN. They had a commercial today celebrating women's sports and or women in sports for Women's Month. And part of that commercial was Amanda Serrano. That was pretty dope. Got some TV time.
Well, speaking of Serrano, she did come out on her Twitter and say that her doctor cleared her and she's better.
Yeah, I saw that. That's great.
And speaking of great things, we got a $5 cash app from Jonathan Sims. This is the second one of the day. He says, counterpunch for honorary member Brandon Maurice from Cincinnati. So, Brandon, you get a counterpunch. Real Jose, we have gone to you. You have to unmute. Real Jose. All right. Big Gucci Nick, what up? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Trying to get to 195,000. I need your help right now. I don't even know where we at. I usually have the window open to chat. What up? We hear you. Big Gucci.
Yo, what up, man? Shout out to Ringwalk Danny. Shout out to Marco, Troy King. Shout out to you, Ness, man. Everybody smash that like and that subscribe, man. Look, yo, I like Troy, man. He's great to have on, and he's been hopping in and out over the years, man. Shout out to him, but yeah, he wilding for talking about Earl like that, man. You crazy, man. Ain't he get retired by? He got retired in sparring, bro. Me talking about you do that. Look, honestly, don't even think it would be competitive if Troy went in there with Earl and he talking about he'll put a Crawford beating on him, man. That's wild. Troy got to respect the game, man. He's a boxer. He should know that, man. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. But so Terence Crawford trainer saying the Eubank fight's cap.
Yes, sir. My interview's out, man. Go check it out. Give me a view. Bo Mac.
I will.
And he talks about some other shit that has to do with Crawford, this cap. So go check it out.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'll check it out. But yo, I can't believe he hasn't even well, he hasn't gotten a fight yet, but like he hasn't even started negotiating with anyone yet, man. Like he's been out since the Earl Spence fight, man. And I'm kind of worried, man. He's such a talented fighter. I don't
But
want
he
ring
always
rust,
stays out
you
a
know.
year. He's always out a year. That's normal.
Yeah, but
Normal.
as you get older, man, as you get older, you can't be staying out like that longer, man. You got to really be preserving. Um, but look, hopefully he makes a fight announcement soon, man. I hate when talented fighters like these be on some long ass layoffs, man. But um, but yeah, that's all I got, man. And that shout out to you. I'm gonna keep listening, gang.
You the man, champ. You the man. We got Marco's back. What up, Marco? You good?
Guess who's back? Da da da.
Back again. Guess who's back? Spider Rico's back. Guess who's
Six,
back? Spider
66
Rico's
degrees
back.
in New York today.
Hopefully he's gonna talk
What up, my
boxing.
guy? Spider Rico.
Hopefully he talks book sale. Hola, Spider Rico.
Hey, what's up, guy?
Give us some insightful things today.
Yo,
Insightful.
according to boxing, why you ain't tagged me, man? Why you do me like that? I thought you was my dog. Thought you was my
What you talking
friend.
about, guy?
Not you, bro. According
What
to
you talking about?
boxing. According to
Oh,
boxing.
yeah. Let me get my call real quick. The last dude said, preserve. You gotta preserve yourself. Allah is with those who preserve. Allah is with those who stay constant. That's why I call in all the time. I don't be trying to. It's a good social exercise for me to talk because I don't talk to too many people. Because I like talking about boxing. I like that and I live that. CYP, you can't talk about nobody getting in the ring because we never seen what you could do. You could articulate your words very well, but can you articulate your intelligence with your body in the boxing ring? We don't know.
Ooh-wee.
So you can't talk about border wars. You can't talk about none of these boxers neither. You could talk what fans you have said you a fan man or whatever you is. He the fan man. CYP the fan man from the Holyfield fight coming in. Nothing about boxing. You never been in the ring unless you come in like a fan man, CYP. Okay, and then I like the King Troy talk that talk. I mean, cause really, Earl Spence don't know y'all. Earl Spence know Troy. That's the one thing y'all not saying. It's the one thing if Troy's saying I could beat him, and Earl Spence don't even know Troy. Earl Spence know who he is. That's that's what it is, and that's something to be said for it. If y'all don't want to display who he is or display who Troy is, Troy with us. So y'all putting down him. He the one with us. He the one talking that talk for us. All right. It's we and me, and I pray for we and me that Allah guide us to ways of peace and safety, the straight way. Sets the bone from Morgan with love. I'm going.
Except Troy says he's not us because he was a pro fighter. You ain't no pro fighter. You only amateur. He say that don't count.
I
He
was a
said
pro
he.
fighter, and I'm with the people.
Shout out.
Twitter Spaces in Discord.
Word. Unbiased Brim. What up?
Talk to me.
What's up, everybody? Good morning, I guess. Yeah.
Chilling.
All right. So, Bo Max said it was all cap, right? The whole Eubanks
That
and
he
Bud.
did. That he did.
So we got a small problem here. Then Bud need to talk to his guy because you know who was confirming that.
Who was confirming it?
Wasn't Bernie the boxer talking about that fight?
I don't know. I don't watch all his all his lives. Did you see him do a live on it?
I think I saw him talking about it like it was like it was going down. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, I just woke up, so I'm a little daisy, but But if that's the case, if anybody in the chat, anybody around, if anybody can find out about did Bernie say that their fight was going down? Because if that's the case, man, we're going to have to reel in Bernie. If that's the case, I'm just saying. I don't know if it's a fact or not. So that's why I'm asking everybody. But I thought I
But
heard
how
him
you
say it
gonna
was.
ask somebody to reel someone in if you can't even?
I said if
Yeah, but that's what I. But why even bring it up if like you're the one bringing it
because
up?
that
But just hear
because
me
that could
out.
be
But just hear me
because that could
out.
be a problem.
But just hear me
Go ahead, go
out.
ahead.
No one on here has said Bernie is saying it. Now you bring it up, and when pushed, you're like, well, I'm not sure. So then why even bring it up, and then why even
Because I
continue?
because I could have swore I heard it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Just anybody
okay.
else just to confirm it. That's all I'm saying. Because if he didn't, then cool. But if he did, then that's a problem.
Hopefully the
Because now you
chat
getting
can
conflicting
tell us.
stories.
Yeah, nah.
That's all I'm saying,
I
bro.
mean, we get
I think
conflicting
that's fair to
reports
ask that.
all the time. For sure, for sure. I'm just saying we get conflicting reports all the time. This still could be
You know,
real because it's still like the narrative that Turkey Al Sheikh wants this to then get Canelo in September still sounds plausible.
it is feasible, no doubt about it. It's feasible doesn't mean it's the case, no, but it does have it wouldn't be it wouldn't sound it doesn't sound insane. It doesn't sound like it's not possible, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's all I'm saying in regards to that. I ain't trying to come at the man because if I knew 100%, then I'd say 100%. But I always, I'm letting it be known that I don't know this is a fact, but I just really need to know because we just was talking about fake accounts on Twitter and us reporting taking fake news and running with it, right?
Yeah.
And what is that page? So I need to know what page it is y'all was talking about to be
Nah,
always putting up
nah,
fake stuff.
nah. I'm not. DM somebody. I'm not saying that shit.
Or is that bad? See, I just wanted this. I wanted to know.
I don't like the spread of fake news. Like this, is the only sport I fuck with. So I'm trying to look at shit and it be real, not look at shit and it's fake.
Yeah, but see, I just wanted to know who is fake. Maybe you can let me know, bro, because I just want to know so I can not have that on my page.
All the dudes you rock with on Twitter know. I see you and Drew talk a lot, and Danny's there.
Yeah.
Like, just DM somebody like that. We don't want to help. The motherfucker get
Yeah,
more
you don't want to put their name out.
Bro, that motherfucking account get more retweets than me. I've been doing this shit forever. I've been seeing his shit with like 180 retweets. I swear to God. Like, cause that's what people want. People want ridiculousness over the real shit. But listen, let me get to some other callers. That shit is crazy.
Appreciate you,
I'm
man.
not trying to help them motherfuckers get any. They already out of control big. And that's the sad part too about like going viral, right? Like motherfuckers don't even follow the account. Shit got very low numbers, but the content, that shit getting fucking trillion retweets, bro. It's insane, insane. Al in the Bay. While we wait on Al to connect, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's gonna help with the visibility.
Hit
and
that subscribe.
It's gonna allow us to unlock that live chat right now. Only for members. Salute to the members. We got McLovin member, $5. You there?
Yo. Shout out to the Bay Area, Pittsburgh, California on the map, man. Yeah, so, yeah, I didn't believe that Terence Crawford news, The only way I would believe it if it was like some type of beef in camp, because it would make absolutely no sense. Because it would be like, why would a 160 pounder be aligned for the title for a 168 pounder? It wouldn't make no sense unless they had a belt and they can use that belt to elevate themselves. Neither one of them have a belt at 168. So, neither one of them have a belt at 160 to elevate themselves to jump over everybody else at 168. So it wouldn't make no sense. If Terence Crawford really want that fight, he would have to go up and fight Boo Boo Andres. He would have had to go up and fight Caleb Plant, or he would have had to fight David Benavidez. And he would have to smash them, like literally smash them. You know, he can't win on the cards. He got to go up there and dominate to get Canelo eyes on him and say, oh, he must be the real deal Holyfield. You feel me? That's the only way I can believe that. That Terence Crawford would get that fight. If I was managing Terence Crawford, I would say the exact same thing. You need to go up and smash a 168 pounder. That's the only way you gonna probably get that fight because Canelo ain't looking at you, man. He is not paying no attention to Crawford, you know. Um, and Troy, man, and he remind me of one of them dudes that be like, oh man, I had all the girls in high school, man. I was the player for real. I was the international player. And then you meet somebody that went to his high school, he be like, he had a few girls, but he wasn't a player like that. You know, and it's kind of like, oh, bro, you over there selling wolf tickets. So, you know, it's also it's always another level to things. Just because you beat somebody in a boxing match don't mean you can be the champ. You know, and just because somebody was a champ don't mean they can beat somebody's always better than you in the ring. And it was just Earl Knight to get beat, by Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford was just the better man. No matter what it was, he was just a better man at that moment of time. Now, can it's beat Crawford? He most likely can eventually. But at that moment of time, Terence Crawford was locked in. He was loaded. He had all his guns ready to go. He was ready for a shootout. And Spence, he wasn't ready to go. He might was locked in, but his guns wasn't loaded. And
Oh shit, that's the bell. CYP, you got a counter punch from Drew. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out my interview with Keyshawn Davis, where it got interesting. It got interesting. He it's gonna be
Out
out.
today. Out today.
It'll be out when it's out. We're scheduling things, but that interview is good. We definitely, pushed on the TO situation. So you want to check out that interview. Also, I interviewed Nicholas Flaus. Definitely interviewed my great man, Paulie Malignaggi. Shout out to Paulie. I got to see Troy Isley also was there at Pro Box, obviously in support of Kelvin Davis, and, got to speak to him and, how he felt about his big win, getting a knockout where only two other guys knocked that guy out, right? I think like that. That'll be out sometime this week, next week. Right now though, check out my interview with Hot Rod, obviously calling out Benavidez, Buatsi, Yard, Aziz. Also there's a few interviews dropping with Jamel Herring. He's in Vegas getting ready for his fight.
Getting ready for his fight. Yup.
And don't forget to check out my Bomac interview. CYP, what up?
First off, shout out Drew. Shout out Drew. See, this the kind of counterpunch you need to be sending. Shit like this. I want to give a shout out, real quick to Lorenzo Hunt. Some of y'all know who he is, but he's a bare knuckle champion, 185, 205, about to fight for the heavyweight championship. That nigga could fight. He ain't no boxer. He's a bare knuckle champion. He could fight. So that's respect, straight up. Hope he listen to the show. But reason why I brought him up is because I watched him spar on some of his videos. That nigga don't wear headgear when he spar. The person he's sparring does. You know why the person he's sparring does? Because he don't want to hurt them motherfuckers. That's why. I never seen a nigga have beef with somebody and bring out some headgear and say, throw this on. Bring out some big ass gloves and say, throw this on. We're going to settle this here fair and square. You know the craziest part? I don't know if that was Puerto Rico who called in. I don't know, so I don't want to get his name wrong. But whoever it was. The fucked up part about all y'all Border Wars call outs of CYP, none of you motherfuckers are the favorite. Something that ain't right here. Something don't smell right. All the talking y'all do, all the Border Wars y'all do, for some reason the crowd still think CYP will beat your ass. For some reason. That shit is crazy. So you telling me I'm able to never fight at Border Wars with no fucking headgear and gloves, but people still think, yeah, but I know TYP beat that nigga ass. Dog, what the fuck? Why don't you try for rough and rowdy and street beefs? You know, that real shit, where you ain't got that headgear, where you can really get your fucking ass knocked out. Because to me, if you ain't willing to do that, man, I don't even pay attention to you because I know you a fucking pussy. I don't care nothing about niggas who want to put headgear. Like, that's your offer? Take that shit off and fight like a man since you got so much beef. When y'all niggas see me at the fight and the CYP's on the back, man, just tell me you want to go to the bathroom and get it popping. I'll follow you, nigga. We can get it popping. I will not have headgear tied to my waist and say, throw this on first. Stop with the bullshit. It's so sad that on a show that I've never fucking fought in Border Wars, I'm favored damn near to beat every single one of you stupid motherfuckers. The crowd is not on your side. I'm the voice of the people. The people want to be like me. You might as well call me Mike. Because they want to be like Mike. CYP out.
You got another counterpunch because obviously you didn't use your own, but you ain't say you'd take the fight. We got McLovin, member, $5. Troy the Truth, a.k.a. Cuerno de Chivo. I seen him in Mexico. Years of lurking, $2. Shout out to Troy for King, not elite no more. Hashtag got stop. All right. Oh, he meant the Four Kings. He said, shout out to Troy. Four Kings not elite no more. Hashtag got stop. Because Troy said if you got stopped, you ain't elite. He made a mistake. That's what I was trying to tell him, but he don't be caring. He just keeps going. We got Supermax, $2. We asked them about Troy. They said, who the fuck is that? Damn. Nano, $5. Can't wait for the day Canelo stop Benavidez to show he ain't elite. Laugh out loud. Supermax back at us with another 5. Troy like that dude talking about then one tackle I guess he meant that one tackle he had on on junior varsity 15 years later. If coach put you in and wasn't for the knee, right? Damn, so basically if he had that injury. Optimus Prime, if he did have that injury, $10 super chat. Let's make Troy versus Charlie Zelenov. Troy undefeated in the back end of sparring. Y'all terrible falling into this
People
Troy
always
shit.
telling me to fight Charlie.
Don't fight Charlie. Charlie has some issues, man. He's not real, legitimately okay.
I know. I talk to him sometimes. He's,
Danny knows Charlie Z's manager.
He's a manager.
I know his manager. He has a manager.
He represents him. Who was the last person his manager put Charlie on the phone with? Just recently, like what? 2 months ago?
Bro, Devin. Yep. So actually, his manager, unfortunately, is a very good friend of mine. Cause it's like I love him as a friend, but the dude's always trying to put me on the phone. He offered him a fight with me. Charlie said I wasn't big enough.
Oh shit.
Word.
Damn, Danny, get your fucking what Eddie called it? Get your profile up.
Word. Well, I gotta get my profile up for shit show.
Shout out to Stick Talk Boxing. Welcome to the champ level. We gotta do a better show today. Danny, what you got cooking? Top rank fights, Maxi Hughes. CT, $2. If Troy can stop
why you keep
Ugas,
saying top rank, bro? This is a Golden Boy show. You've said top rank now like 3 times.
Oh, I'm so used to them being consistent. If Troy can stop Ugas, I'll believe him. Till then, laugh out loud. Ugas is retired, man. Yo, why it look like his girl did a tweet and delete with, and I don't think they're together. That'd be fucked up. Like if you lose your belt and your girl, that's crazy. That ain't right. I hope I'm wrong. Why y'all silent now? Jesus Christ.
Nah, bro. I mean, what you want me to say to a man getting his girl took?
Oh.
After he got his belt took.
Oh, I ain't say that shit. I said they could have broke up. I said they could have broke up. Jerry, you ain't even send me. No, Jerry, I don't want to let you cook. Where's my $5 cash app at the very least? Like I
Yeah,
ain't do what you asked. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Damn.
It's coming up. It's coming
He
up.
almost took a swing at me for that shit.
Hey, it's Jerry Soriano, your lender for life. And that's the next time your shoulder gets tapped, it's gonna be Benavidez saying, "What you mean? I'm ducking Canelo." No, that was an awesome interview, and but let me tell you something, man.
Tell me.
I heard you ask him about Eubank, and did he
Yup.
visit him in
Yup.
prison? Yo, I'm telling you,
But you
I'm
heard his
telling you,
response, man. So show me
yes.
some
And
love, bro. I went
I'm just
into
telling you,
your
no,
little
no,
tabloid shit, and
no, no,
he said they
no, but
communicated, and they still
no, but
communicate.
no, Ness, you got to relook at your interview. I
Oh
just looked at
man.
it 3 times. I'm telling you right
Oh
now.
man. What
Number
you heard?
one, number one,
Okay.
number one. He looked uncomfortable, and he said he did not visit me. He sent me an email. He sent me an email. So let me back up a
But
little
you
bit.
heard what I said. I went straight for the juggler. Are y'all still
Yeah.
cordial?
No doubt. You nailed it, no doubt. But here's what I'm gonna tell you about that situation, because I still trust my Crawford sources, man.
Oh
Sources,
man.
look. No. Hang on. There was 2 callers ago where he was going, hey, didn't Bernie the Boxer co-sign? Bernie the Boxer was on Mill City, okay? And they asked him about that fight, and he said, and Bernie the Boxer co-signed the fight. And he said, and they were like, well, don't you think it's so awkward that y'all just went to training camp with him? He said, nah. He said, we resurrected his career and we could put him back in the dirt. So you got to listen to Bernie the Boxer.
Yeah, but
And
Bernie,
I think,
no disrespect to Bernie, because I know he
I
fought.
know,
I know he fought. I know he's a great
yeah.
amateur. I know he trains. But when it comes to
What
that,
you,
like he's a mouthpiece. He's supposed to
I know,
sensationalize, and because Crawford's not a talker. He's like Angel
but
Garcia for Danny.
I think what you're looking at is that I personally believe that Bernie the Boxer is more in tune with fights. Bomac gets the call when it's about to get done. And I don't think Bomac wants that Eubank fight, which was part of what I was telling you. Bomac doesn't want the Eubank fight. He feels uncomfortable. He feels like, let's not make a big deal about it. No big deal. Whereas Crawford's like, he sent you a fucking email? Excuse me? And so I still think there's smoke there, and I still think that fight has a high possibility of being made. And I think Crawford to come in at about 157. And then I wanted to see if you or Ringwalk can get Paco in, the WBO president, because I feel that if Zoo wins, Crawford is going to authorize his WBO superpowers, and he is going to be the mandatory. He's going to force Zoo into a fight. So what I was thinking is that it'll be Eubank, Crawford, like in May. I think Crawford will come in at about 157, and then he'll fight
Jerry,
Zoo in September
you've
at
been cooked.
154.
You gotta send a counterpunch. Your time is up. Listen, if the Eubank fight happens, because I ain't going front. I'm not agreeing with anything at all that Jerry said, but I am gonna say that you can see the interview. I pushed him like, and I gave him the whole Daniel Jacobs, Derevyanchenko, Gary Starks, Andre Rozier comparison, and it's like, yo, if y'all had to, would y'all split the camp? And I think that they would. I don't know. Y'all got to watch the interview. You know what I'm saying? It's a good interview, and it's not all long. We got straight to the point. You feel me? And I covered what the people asked, right? Jerry is part of the people. He came up with this, not came up, but he brought to the community that, very wild narrative. And I guess, in his mind, there can still be truth to that because Bomac said what he said or answered it how he answered. I don't know. You got to go check it. He said, check his body language. He said he looked uncomfortable. I didn't feel that. But the more people that can look at it and tell me in the comment section. Maybe I'll go fucking viral. You know? Can we get to 1 million subscribers here so that we could get Bud in the chair? You know what I'm saying? And he'll just tell us. But we got William, $4 Cash App. What happened to the Mauricio? My bro, I took the day off yesterday. I had to pick up my parents. And then it was just like, man, I'm going to just chill with my parents. You feel me? Like, why rush, right? They just left. I let them just take the car, and I'll pick up the car later. But yeah, that's why I pushed Mauricio back. He'll be there. You know, you don't know how long your parents are gonna be. I keep telling y'all that. I'm old, so my parents old, so I try to make the most time, and the most we can out of it. And we don't normally, I'm in Vegas, so they flew in Florida, so I had to make that time. You feel me? We got Sportsbook. But yeah, Mauricio did say he's gonna be in the Philippines. I think the rest of this week, so we got to get him next week. But it's no biggies. That'll get dialed in, man. Mauricio's been my boy since our great debate. I wonder if that's on. I think it's on video. It should be on video. Me and Mauricio going at it over Danny Garcia and Robert Guerrero. I was kind of frustrated. I was not happy that they did that vacant. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was the Danny Garcia voice, they always call me biased. Even though I'm out here swinging the metaphorical
Yo,
sword to save boxing. We hear you.
yo, what's good with it? Salute the ring walk. Salute the Ness. Hey man, great interview, bro. Great interview.
Which one,
You
bro?
know what I'm saying?
I'm out here
The what
working.
that
Which
you
one?
just the one with Bomac.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. That's the way to do it, bro. That's all. I just wanted to give you your flowers. Keep on doing what you need to do, man. Being a journalist, ask the right questions.
Appreciate you.
Sports book, I holla, man.
Fats counter.
Yo,
Yeah.
what up, man? So,
Chill.
what Bomac say, y'all? I'm just turning up.
Basically that is not real.
Yeah, see, I knew that was fake. I knew that was fake. That must have been, who put that out there? You know who put that out there? It's this fake boxing account going around making up all these matchups. Earl was fighting it was a dumbass fight. He said Earl was fighting somebody. I'm like, who is this dude keep making up these phony ass matches? He was the one that put out that Crawford Eubank shit, man. That's crazy. So they don't got a fight yet though?
Nope.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, you look like my boy done celebrated it a little too long, man. This ready to be a year and you know what I'm saying? You don't even got nothing lined up to fight. Talking about Canelo, man. Look, everybody can't fight him, man. I get tired of that shit, yo. Like now it's like, what you gonna do? Like, did he really turn down the Jamel shit?
Well, Bomac said that's not true either.
Oh, so that's cap. Okay.
That's what he's saying. He's saying he talked to Crawford every day, and Crawford never told him that.
Right. Oh, yeah, man. It's these troll accounts putting that shit out there, yo. Got niggas thinking that that's really real, and it's not for real. Got my man Ness doing fake shows and shit. My man doing fake ass shows. Hey, yo, what's up with your boy Suleiman, yo? Talking about, we want to experiment with 6 judges now. They doing all that to try to ensure that Fury don't lose the Usyk. I mean, if he the goods,
I love that.
like y'all say.
No, I love that,
huh?
bro. I love that. I don't care about Fury. I care more about we always get bad decisions. So yeah, let's throw in some more judges. Fuck it.
No, hell no.
Why
That shit
not?
way too controversial. That shit way too controversial, man. Like,
How?
6 judges, yo. That's too many cards, yo. That's way too many scorecards, man. Like, 3 is enough. That's how you get a decision. 6, that's an even. What if all 3 of them split? Then it's a draw. Like,
Nah,
no,
but
yo.
you don't know how they gonna set it up. You don't know if it's just a backup judge. Like we don't know, but the more odds, the better, bro. The more odds, the
I feel like
better.
he should do that shit with like an exhibition or something though, yo. Like, why you want to do this with this fight? Like, I don't understand. I don't be understanding, bro. Like, what Suleiman? He got some type of invested interest in Fury or Canelo, cause he be pulling a lot of strings for them, yo. He put a lot of strings for them that I don't be
For
seeing him do
who?
for anybody else. Suleiman, like
For
when
who
it come
though?
to Fury and Alvarez, your boy
Nah,
Canelo,
bro,
like it's like
bro. It's a what they call that? Non for profit, but it's a business, right? Like
right,
it's non
right,
for profit, but it's run like a business. And what I mean by that, in short, is Fury represents a lot of money. I mean, if AJ got 50 million non-title to fight Ngannou, what are they giving Fury to fight? If they gon' listen, if the fine is 10 million, what are they paying Fury, right? So like WBC don't give a fuck about what you say, I say, anybody say. They care
right.
about that 3%.
That three,
3%.
okay,
3% of
yeah.
whatever them purses is, they don't give no fucks about nothing else. They need
So
that
he just want,
3%. They need that 3%. And you
yeah,
know what? We need to care that they need that 3% because they do more than any other sanctioning body. They might be corrupt to y'all, but they do more than
yeah.
any other sanctioning body. They do from the amateurs to the professionals.
Got you. Yeah, I feel you on that. And before I go, man, I heard David Morrell Ray move up to 175. So all that people thinking they can just avoid them and duck them and all that.
Yeah, I don't know about
I
all
don't
that. I hear some good David Morrell news will be dropping though.
Yeah, I mean, I heard the dude Blue Blood say he supposed to be moving up after a few fights at 68 this year. Something
Oh, a
about he
few
not trying
after
to
a
chase
few
Canelo.
fights. Oh, after a few.
Yeah,
Maybe I don't know.
yeah,
You
after
know,
this
we know
year.
how that go. That's a future. That's like a future thing.
Right. Shit, I appreciate the call though, man. I'm gonna let
Nah,
somebody
you the
else rock.
man,
Thank you.
champ. You the man. Yo, shout out to my man Mac and Cheese, man. If you know, you fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Mac, salute, man. If you know, you know, man. My fucking guy. Oh shit, last caller. We got a cash app. So this is your last call for alcohol. That is the last caller. So if you're trying to get in, you should do it now. Damn, he really did it. He's stupid, bro. Oh my God, I was just talking about this with Joel, boxing Joel. I'm gonna say it now. I know Salita gonna hate me. It's all good, but that Michelle Rivera signs to Dimitri Salita, bro. Um, and it makes zero sense. He thinks it's a good idea because Salita has the zone deal. But who is he? Who is the Salita gonna get Michelle Rivera to actually fight on the zone deal unless he co-promotes with a Golden Boy or a Matchroom? So hopefully this leads to something. But he should have just signed directly to Matchroom. Like, this is like all you did was put someone in your pocket, right? Like, cause now to get a title shot on the zone versus a matchroom fighter, you got to pay your promoter, and he got to split with the other. It's just this is just another hand, man. Hopefully, Salita does something good for him. But this is I don't get it. But this is another PBC fighter. They said I was cat, right? But then I tweeted out is a bunch of months ago. They said all I do is hate on PBC. This is one of the PBC fighters. I said was signed. Now again, he was supposed to also be in the Matias running, um, but you hear Matias say that his father fucked that up for him. But I'm also told that the offer was only 100K. He got paid 150 on paper to fight Frank with PBC. So, you know, you want to pay me 100K to go to Puerto Rico to fight this man. I don't know. I mean, there's an argument that might not be enough money. But I still would have took that over signing to Salita. Because now, let's say Salita can get you to 150, you got to give him a cut. So I don't even, Yeah, but shout out to Michelle Rivera, signs with Salita. And Elvis, another PBC fighter, also got the offer from Matias and signed it. He was not given a deal, but he signed it. And what I mean by deal is like he wasn't given a matchroom deal. He was only offered a fight with Matias, according to my sources, and they took it, but they didn't choose him. Um, and I know the way that short went out. People in the comment section killing me like, bro, they both southpaws. Yeah, but one guy's in house. Like, this is what you learn on this show for over 13 years. It's business. Like, would I rather lose to Elvis Rodriguez, who's an Al Heyman fighter, on the fight, or would I rather Matias lose to Liam Pato, who's a matchroom fighter, and we don't have to split anything with anyone. So obviously, Paro, remember, I've been reporting Paro was the one from December. From December, I've been telling you it was Paro. But again, homie, he didn't like the offer. But even before he took it, I could prove that I knew because of something he wrote on his story. And that's what people don't get, right? Sometimes they like, oh, Nez, you overlooking at things, and that's cap because he had wrote something on his story, and I replied to that story in his DM like, yeah, champ, take that fight. And he right away hit me back with the I am. And then 2 days later, the news broke. And it was something about, the post was something about like you don't like, all right, this ain't the post, but this is basically this phrase, you only live once, was basically it. You feel me? And he knew it. He like, fuck it. He was on some fucking shit. You only get this shot once in his lifetime. I gotta take it. And he probably doubled back on the offer, which is now why they're reporting that fight is gonna happen in June. But that doesn't take away from the fact that Elvis took that fight. And being real, Elvis should have got more and is a better opponent because while it may not mean nothing to us, it certainly means something to the island of Puerto Rico for the Puerto Rican Matias to beat on a Dominican, which is a natural rivalry in baseball and in other sports. So, we talk about these natural rivalries between Mexico and, Puerto Rico, or the African American and the green print, the Mexican across. Yeah, Puerto Rico and DR, that's a big rivalry too that needs to be tapped into, And I do believe they were trying. That's why both Dominicans got offers again. They just went with an in-house fighter. Lastly, I know I said it. I just want to repeat it. I just wish Michelle would have fucking signed to Matchroom directly instead of a secondary DAZN promoter. What up, Josh? Ra-ba-bum-bum, you just lost one. Ra-ba-ba. Oh, my bad, Josh. My bad. That wasn't for you.
I'm about to say, what did I lose? What did I lose, man? Okay, here we go.
Oh, you gonna act like you don't be PBC gangbanging and you ain't just lose Michelle and it looks like Elvis?
Ain't nobody worried about Michelle.
Oh, all right. That's how y'all do y'all fighters. That's how y'all do y'all fighters.
That's why he had to lead it.
That's why he had to lead it. That's why y'all do y'all fighters. Y'all just like, we don't care about Michelle no more.
Look, for years,
Baby Ali, y'all try to get him to change his name and shit. Remember that?
People been saying that Al Heyman holding on to fighters, holding them hostage. Well, there you go. He's gone. Bam.
Yeah,
just like
let
that.
him do him, huh?
Quick. Bam. Just like that. See ya. See ya. All right. So I'm really calling in to see if you're going to give us this emergency show, man.
What emergency show?
Is he going to give us this emergency? It's afternoon after the gloves is off. Come on, man. I told you.
Oh, of course.
Brittany told me we got plenty of time to promote this thing still. And what happened? Gloves is off. Prime Video. You seen the newsletter that I got. Prime Video.
Yeah, we all got that.
Okay. Just remember Beansman told you so.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Beansman, Your calendar works?
Roll out. What'd you say?
Your calendar works?
Yeah, my calendar works.
What's today's date?
Today's date is the 15th, I think. Yep,
15th.
15th.
So we talking 2 weeks
Mhm.
out.
2 weeks out. I mean, this
Literally.
literally.
Huh.
I mean,
That's not what
I
I'm.
told you we were
I'm just
above.
saying, as an overly optimistic, enthusiastic fan of this sport, that's not what I want to see. I want to see
Well, I mean, Ness,
promotion.
we had.
I want to see promotion way before that. Just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, but
But
listen to
shout out
this,
to
Ness.
them for
They
bringing
had
back
three
gloves is
months.
off. They listening though. Remember we was just on this show talking about how we lost face off. Remember that? We just literally talked about that. But shout out to them for bringing it back because we need gloves is off. We need that. I think that's a UK thing too. Wasn't they doing that with Johnny Nelson? Gloves off or gloves is off is what they call theirs. And what's PBC doing now? Glove off? How's their title?
Gloves off.
Ooh, so they stole. I'm pretty sure Johnny Nelson did gloves is off, right? Any UK listeners in the chat, let me know if I'm right about that. I think I am though. I think the UK do gloves is off.
Here we go, man. You give them something, and then they still find something to hate on. Keep going, Ness. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, Rod talking about he got 40K for lip vignettes. My homie, lip vignettes ain't Frank. All we saying is we got what we got for Frank, the number one contender. Like, lip vignettes was a stay busy. Former champ we had to beat on just to stay busy. Hey, look,
Yeah, barely beat
Salita
on them.
ain't bad. Salita, you know, he got Jermaine the AJ fight. Jermaine Franklin, you know, what else? What else he been
So we're
doing in
gonna
the
have you
recent?
on Tuesday nights in Detroit
Word,
with five fans in the crowd.
he gonna have him on Tuesday nights in Detroit. That's crazy. On the zone on Tuesday. Tuesday night
Yeah, with
boxing, we
five.
gotta watch it. I hope he
Hey,
could just cross promote. I
with the
hope he could get
media
him
in
the
the crowd. That's
Barboza,
it.
get him the Barboza fight, get him the Jose Ramirez fight. You know, get him a Liam Power off a loss fight if he lose, or a Matias off a loss. Hopefully they could do that for him, man. Salita, man, shout out to him.
Hopefully. But like I said, 50 days out is Ness. It's a new
No, no, no,
beginning.
no, no,
Give
no,
us
no, no.
time to
We
get adjusted.
15 days out. You wildin' with the 50.
I'm talking about the Canelo. You were talking about where's the announcement? Where's the announcement? I told you we were still above. We were still above 2 months.
Nah, I mean the
We
way this one is at 2 weeks out. Yeah, they don't even need to announce the Canelo because if they only gonna wait for 2 weeks out, keep it on the hush then. Keep it
I mean,
on the
maybe.
down low. Yo,
I
that's
mean,
the
Ness, we
bell
were in a
though.
transition. We were in a
Nah,
transition.
listen, bro,
Maybe we were
I'm
getting
rooting.
ready.
I'm rooting. Listen, I don't know how long you've been listening to this show, but they used to call
Since the
me.
Mario Barrios fight.
Oh yeah, you recent then. Listen, they used to call me the PBC voice. Not like that term, but they said I was a PBC shell. That I used to be
I
capping for
mean, I
Al
remember
Heyman.
when you were defending Spence back in the day, and then you switched up. I've been here that long. You switched to Crawford, and look, he was over here cleaning up his side of the street. Crawford been wanting to fight.
I
I
mean,
was
I ain't
wrong. I
switch
was
up.
wrong. I
You got to
remember
go
that stuff.
back. You got to go back further. I put the interview, and I ain't re-put it out, but um I live
No, I remember
streamed
when
it.
you switched from Spence to Crawford.
No,
I
but that's what
remember
I'm
when
saying.
you had
That's what I'm saying. I
the
ain't.
awakening. The
That's what I'm
fans would
saying.
call.
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't switch up. I was the first one to basically put the boxing world on Crawford. I showed that in my interview with Crawford's manager now 11 years ago when I told
Mm.
his manager, bro, why don't you got this guy on HBO? Like, people need to see what I am seeing on these undercards. And he's like, yeah, Ness, well, we're working on some. Yeah, but the interview's out. It's still there. It's still there with Cameron Duncan. You know, when Crawford had braids, the ones that he's probably got now. But I'm talking back then.
All
You
right.
know what I'm
Well,
saying?
everybody go subscribe, like the videos. You know, Ness gonna turn you into a hardcore. Ness say he ain't a history guy, but as long as he been watching, as long as it's the last 13 years, he knows. So shout out to the Boxing Voice, PBC,
More than 13,
Uncle
but
Al.
yeah. Yeah, I
I
know
want to thank
I know
God.
my errors. I don't be going back all that, back in the
I
day
want to thank
shit.
God. I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank Brittany Goosen,
Okay.
Steven Espinoza,
Let's go.
Amazon Prime.
Uh-huh.
Roll out.
Let's go. Shit, let's go. Roll out, man. Tell them roll out some more shit. That's what we want. We want some more shit out this sport. Which sucks though, man. Spider Rico. Oh no, that was done. It sucks though because the fact that Bud's trainer also shot down the 3-fight deal is like, damn, bro. That's even worse, you know? Turning it down, I feel like hold on. Excuse me. I feel like turning the offer down would have been better for us as a sport than hearing that the offer's not real. Because at least it meant that he was wanted. Not having no offer means, damn, nobody don't want to fucking offer Bud a fight? Like, what the fuck? Shit crazy. Like, I want to see Bud. I don't know what's going on. Like, the rumor of the Mel, Lubin, Jerron fight, that being shot down by Bomac is like, I would have took any of them fights. I would have rather seen any of them fights than not seeing them fight. That's just me, man. Maybe not y'all, but certainly where I'm at with it. Now the fact that none of them fights was even ever real means we ain't getting none of those and nothing else. But catch me on the next one, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And in a bit for the betting show, we're going to see what we put together. I did hit. I'm back at it, baby. I told you I bet on the motherfucking knockout. I'm knocked down by Zane, 1 through 6. We bet that. We hit that. And some other things. But we got to go check the receipts. But yeah, till the next one. Peace.